Dear members, it's 4 p.m. and time to start the meeting. Good afternoon, everyone. We welcome you to the 10th Annual General Meeting of IDFC First Bank Limited, conducted for the financial year 2023-24 through video conferencing facility. I now hand over the proceedings to Mr. Satish Gaikwad, Head, Legal and Company Secretary of IDFC First Bank. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, esteemed members. Myself, Satish Gaikwad. I'm the Head Legal and Company Secretary of IDFC First Bank. Warmly welcome you all to our 10th Annual General Meeting for the financial year 2023-24. On behalf of the board members and management, I wish you and your families safety and good health. Pursuant to the provisions of the Companies Act 2023 and other relevant circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India, this annual general meeting is being held through video conferencing means. Please note that the live streaming of this AGM is being webcasted on NSDL's website. The registers, necessary certificates from the auditors, and all relevant documents referred in the AGM notice are available for inspection at the request of the members. In terms of the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations, the bank has facilitated the options of voting through electronic means on all the businesses as mentioned in the notice dated July 27, 2024 by way of remote e-voting, which was commenced on August 27, 2024 at 9 a.m. till August 29, 2024 at 5 p.m. The members who have not voted through remote e-voting can cast their vote during the course of this meeting and 30 minutes thereafter by way of e-voting available on NHDL platform. The process for e-voting was detailed in the annual general meeting notice. Please note that the members who have already voted through remote e-voting cannot vote again during this meeting. Participation of members through video conferencing means is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum, and the requisite quorum is present for this meeting. Since we are meeting virtually, the requirement of appointing proxy is not applicable for this meeting. The notice convening this annual general meeting and a copy of the bank's annual report for the financial year ended March 31, 2024 have been sent electronically to the members whose email IDs were registered with the depositories and RT of the bank. The same are also available on the website of the bank and stock exchanges, viz. BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited. With your permission, I take the annual general meeting notice as read. I am pleased to announce that both the statutory auditors and secretarial auditors report have given an unqualified report. Accordingly, with your permission, I take these audit reports as read. I would also like to inform you that the representatives of the joint statutory auditors of the bank, viz. MSKA and Associates Chartered Accountants, and Kalyaniwala and Mistry LLP Chartered Accountants, and Messrs. Makaran M. Joshi and Company, practicing company secretaries, secretarial auditors of the bank are also attending this meeting through video conferencing. May I now request our chairman, Mr. Sanjeev Chaudhary, who is the chairman for the meeting, to proceed with the rest of the meeting. Sanjeev, sir.
Thank you, Satish.
Yeah.
Thank you to all our esteemed members, my distinguished colleagues on the board, our auditors, and the management team for joining this meeting. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the board of directors of the bank who are participating in this meeting through the video conferencing mode. Mr. V. Vaidyanathan, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the bank. Mr. Ashish Kamath, Independent Director and Chairman of the Audit Committee of the bank. Dr. Mrs. Brinda Jagirdar, Independent Director and Chairperson of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, Credit Committee, and Stakeholders Relationship, ESG and Customer Service Committee of the bank. Mr. S. Ganesh Kumar, Independent Director and Chairman of the Risk Management Committee of the bank. Mr. Praveer Vora, Independent Director and Chairman of the IT Strategic and Fraud Monitoring Committee of the bank. Mr. Vishal Mahadevia, Non-Executive, Non-Independent Director of the bank. Dr. Jaimini Bhagwati, Non-Executive, Non-Independent Director of the bank. And Ms. Matangi Gaurishankar, Independent Director of the bank. Mr. Pradeep Natarajan, who has been appointed as the Executive Director of the bank.
I
wish to inform you that the Reserve Bank of India has already accorded its approval and the said proposal for appointment of Mr. Natarajan is placed before the shareholders of the bank at this annual general meeting. Thank you. I would now like to brief you on the performance of the bank and the economic landscape across the globe. Once again, warm greetings to each of you. It is a great honor and privilege to once again address you today as the chairperson of IDFC First Bank. As we convene the 10th annual general meeting of the bank, the moment is significant for us all, reflecting on our journey, achievements, and unwavering commitment to growth. In a world marked by constant change, we take pride in leading a robust financial institution that has not only weathered challenges, but emerged stronger and more resilient. Today, we stand at a pivotal moment in the global economic landscape, one that is characterized by both remarkable resilience and complex challenges. As we navigate through 2024, it is essential to understand the dynamics shaping our economies and their implications for the future. Despite facing significant challenges like geopolitical tensions and monetary tightening, the global economy has shown remarkable resilience, achieving a growth rate of 3.2%, surpassing earlier forecasts. Looking ahead, the International Monetary Fund projects that the world economy will grow at 3.2% in both 24 and 25. Inflation is anticipated to ease to 9% in 2024 and further to 4.5% in 2025. However, ongoing conflicts such as the war in Ukraine and the disturbances in the Middle East and the Red Sea pose risks that could disrupt trade flows and influence inflation. The recent market volatility highlights the need for vigilant management of systemic risks. In a time of global uncertainty, India has achieved an impressive 8.2% growth in financial year 24, reaffirming its position as the fastest growing major economy. This growth is attributed to sustained public capital investment, consistent consumer spending, and strong performance in both the manufacturing and services sectors. Retail inflation has moderated, reaching 4.82% in March 24, its lowest in 10 months. The Reserve Bank of India has maintained its policy rate at 6.5% for over a year, continuing its stance on withdrawing accommodation. Despite a higher interest rate environment, bank credit in India expanded at 16.3%, the highest in a decade. This robust lending activity is supported by strong balance sheets and historically low non-performing asset ratios, a testament to very effective regulatory and policy changes. We anticipate that our government will continue to implement growth-oriented policies, and the RBI forecasts a 7.2% growth for the Indian economy in financial year 25. This strong macroeconomic backdrop provides a very favorable tailwind for our bank's growth and profitability ambitions. ESG has now become a crucial element of both the global and Indian business environments. Our shared goal is to lead in this field as your bank by integrating cutting-edge sustainable practices with the highest standards of governance. For us as board members, prioritizing environmental, social, and governance considerations is a key focus and central to our commitment to sustainability. This dedication not only guides our strategies, but also reinforces our responsibility to operate in a manner that supports long-term positive societal impact. Our ESG priorities are a true embodiment of our vision and core philosophy at your bank. We firmly believe that banking should not only be conducted with the highest ethical standards, but also be socially responsible, fostering trust and confidence among all our stakeholders. By aligning our practices with these values, we ensure that our operations contribute positively to society and the environment while supporting our continued growth and success. At our bank, we are dedicated to fostering a strong risk culture that enhances our resilience through a holistic approach to managing both risk and return, encompassing our capital and reputation. The board plays a crucial role in this process, setting our risk appetite, tolerance levels, and strategic guidelines. Our comprehensive risk assessment and management framework equips us with the agility needed to navigate the constantly evolving business environment. By proactively identifying, evaluating, and mitigating risks across all areas of our operations, we maintain a careful balance between risk and reward. This approach ultimately serves the best interests of all our stakeholders, ensuring sustainable growth and stability. Your bank, IDFC First Bank, aims to be a strong and sustainable financial institution built on the foundation of empowered employees and engaged stakeholders. We value our employees as our greatest assets and are committed to fostering a supportive environment that enables them to provide exceptional service with a personal touch backed by the latest technology. Under the leadership of our Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. V. Vaidyanathan, IDFC First Bank has cultivated a dynamic organizational culture that drives growth, innovation, and helps us overcome challenges. Our commitment to ethical values and a strong cultural foundation has transformed obstacles into opportunities, allowing us to emerge stronger and more resilient. We are pleased to report that our management team maintains transparency by sharing relevant information with us at the board. During board committee meetings, leaders from various levels in the organization present their ideas and insights, giving us a clear view of the talent within the bank that we are privileged to have, and enables us to learn about innovative initiatives, successes, and challenges across the organization. As we turn our focus inward, I'm delighted to announce that IDFC First Bank achieved remarkable milestones during the financial year 23-24. We are making significant strides in strengthening our bank to become a more robust, stable, and sustainable institution. Our goal is to ensure that we remain at the forefront of the banking industry, leading with unwavering ethics, remarkable innovation, and strategic foresight. As I conclude, I would like to offer my sincerest thanks to each of you, our valued shareholders. Your unwavering trust, belief, and support have been the driving force behind our achievements this past year. Together, let us look forward to a future where financial success and social progress go hand in hand, building a legacy of sustainable growth for all. Thank you for your unwavering trust and confidence in your bank, IDFC First Bank. I would now like to invite Mr. V. Vaidyanathan, our Managing Director and CEO, to share his thoughts on the way forward. Mr. Vaidyanathan, please.
Thank you, Chairman Mr. Sanjeev Chaudhary, and to all shareholders. Good afternoon to every one of you. I must say that I was just speaking at the Global FinTech Festival, next door at the Geo Center, and it just ran over a bit by a few minutes. So I apologize if we had to start 3 or 4 minutes late. I'm responsible for that. I just want to start by saying that we really would like to thank every employee of the bank who have worked really very hard all through the year to bring this bank to a position of strength. I can assure you, every one of you shareholders, that our bank is now very, very strong. We have a very strong business model. We have, our profitability drivers are very strong, and the growth opportunity for our bank in the long run is really very good. We are thinking really long, and for all of you who have stood by us while we're thinking long, we're really very grateful to you. The way we modeled our bank, and we sometimes talk in the board of a 5-year picture, but I can tell you that we can think, we think of a bank 15, 20 years from now. Of course, economy will change, the technologies will change, bank itself will change over a period of time. But I can tell you that that we are thinking, and every building block we're putting in the bank foundation is for thinking long. The second thing, there are people I want to thank is all of your shareholders, because the bank, when it started in the merged way in December 18, for 6 quarters we posted losses. We lost net worth for multiple reasons, not because of any mistake of the prior management. It's just that the economy turned and infrastructure went that way. It could have been anybody on the chair. And but despite that let of net worth that was eroded, we could raise capital to keep the story going. So I want to thank all of you for giving us capital, quite a few times during this period. And but you're giving capital for the right reason, I can assure you, because the fundamentals of the bank are very, very strong. You're really backing a company which has a strong return economics incrementally. We'll talk about that. The third set of people I want to thank, not really in any order of preference, is the board. I can tell you, every one of you shareholders, that our board is very, very, very laser focused on corporate governance. Every one of the team on the board is are people who have really evolved people and have been working in large organizations or in the regulatory level, and are very focused on governance. And let me tell you, the first thing that we can talk about our bank, I can safely say that to you. Not one of them, I'd say that, in fact, collectively, they are quite a force, and individually, each one of them are a force with themselves in the way they look at corporate governance. That's my assurance to you. Our performance may go a little up and down, but I can promise you that on governance, our bank will not go wrong. And I thank the board for that, and for also the guidance and support. We want to really very sincerely thank the Reserve Bank of India. Our bank has been through quite a few up and downs the last few years, and the Reserve Bank has actually been guiding and mentoring the bank to come to the position of strength. We want to thank really the media. They've been really a partner for us. Very rarely can any management or anybody say that, because during this period when we made loss, we made profit, whatever we did, the media was a staunch supporter, and let me say very fair reporting at all times, and we are very thankful to them. We through all this stuff. So we want to thank all of our customers, because again, good days, bad days, customers have brought a lot of deposits with us. I'll tell you later in a slide, a presentation, that our deposits have grown like very meaningfully over this period, and it is the trust of our customers in our bank and our brand. So I want to just say, if I missed out anybody, it would probably be inadvertent, but that's my opening remark. The second part, I'd like to make a very, very quick presentation to you, but since this, we're talking to you only once a year, actually owe you an explanation about what we did. So I want to just share with you how we're going about this. So talk about quite a few things, but I'll keep it very, very, very crisp for all of you. Basically, let me tell you, the key thing I'd like all of you to note is that we are building a bank as a universal bank. This is important for us to note, because many of you think of people giving home loans and car loans and consumer durables and consumption. This is where a lot of you have your mind on, and you think of deposits. Now we're a bank, we're doing very well. But I want to share with you that over the last 5 years, our bank has built a large number of other solutions. It's very important. SME solutions, NRA banking is a very big deal. Wealth management, we started the business, is now grown in just 5 years, has grown from some 200 or 300 crores. It's gone to 16,000 crores. It's growing at 60% per annum. And we have set a light for 1 lakh crore is what we're targeting now in this space. So this is a very big space for us. We love it. A credit card business we launched it in the 21, 22. We're almost touching profitability. We can sniff it. We launched FASTag. We launched trade finance. We launched transaction banking, treasury, forex, corporate lending. We're really, I can assure you, you may know our bank as this component, but actually our bank is all this. So I just want to share that with you. Now, so many of us actually saying that how are your deposits coming so strong? I want to just show you, many, let me say, programs and events we've been launching over a period of time. You can see here that we sponsored cricket, and you can see that our brand is now visible all over the place. And by the way, becoming a brand is a very important part. This is our CFO, Sudhanshu Jain. Hopefully he's somewhere around. And you can see that he was presenting something to Shreyas Iyer. You've got Satish Gaikwad, whom many of you write to. So Satish Gaikwad is here. Our employees are ambassadors of this brand. Shikha Hora, she heads our entire retail, lending business with bank assets, and she's also the urban side, and she's also the ESG. Head of ESG. She reports directly to me as far as ESG is concerned. Our chairman is very, very, very focused on ESG. This is Rachna Iyer. They're all speaking at public conferences, and they are becoming adding value to the brand. This is the person who heads our wealth management business, now touched 16,000 crores. This is Gaura. She talks about economy. This is Chinmay, who heads and the only person you don't see here. By the way, this is a good one. Mr. Joe Biden, President, had come to our stall at the IDFC first G20. It's really is a moment for us. Dr. Shaktikanta Das here, and Dr. Das visited our center. So you get the drift that this is Tyaga Iyer, who heads our operations and technology of the bank, and from the minister, Mr. Chandrasekhar. So he's the head of operations technology. He reports directly to me. So we won some awards. This is Narayanan. Narayanan is a Chief Marketing Officer of the bank. So you can see that our employees of the bank are representing the bank at multiple forums. And let me just share with you that the brand is built like this because today I would still not say that a brand is anywhere in the league of the ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Kotak. We're not there because their top of mind awareness like 75, we are 25 or 26. But still a big improvement. We were 3 years ago. When we started, we were probably 1 or 0.5. We are now 25. So it's a really, really big improvement. And let me tell you, it's not for nothing because this brand, once we become brand, then money comes to us. Our people don't have to hard sell the bank. If your brand is not known, we got to knock every door and we got to request customers, ask, who are you, what are you? We spend a lot of time. It's very hard. So this is we are like a lighthouse brand. Now, customers are getting attracted to a brand. That's a very, very, very big development for the bank. Now, I'd like to show a few videos for you, if you don't mind, just to tell you the kind of brand building efforts we developed on treasury solutions for the bank and trade solutions. Can you play the video, please?
Thank you, thank you. Oh, I just love Zero.
जीरो
जी, क्योंकि मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो जीरो चार्ज करता है। यकीन नहीं हो रहा ना? वैसे इन्हें भी यकीन नहीं हो रहा है।
Zero? You mean nil, nothing, nada?
Yes, yeah, जी, हाँ जी, शोत्ती, सारी, हो।
कौन हो तुम ब्रो? Zero charges? ये तो हम सबको नहीं मिलता है।
नहीं मिलते थे ब्रो, डिस्को के जमाने में। तो मेरा बैंक जो है ना वो सारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट सर्विसेज पर जीरो चार्ज करता है सारे।
ओह, ये जमाना जीरो का दीवाना।
अरे यार
यार नहीं, याराना।
IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा
तुम और मिलेगा।
हाँ, ये किधर से मारा तूने?
आपकी अलमारी से।
अरे चल, food on the conveyor belt. Try this.
I have to leave. बैंक में एक छोटा सा काम है।
अरे भाई साहब, आजकल छोटे छोटे काम के लिए बैंक कौन जाता है? अच्छा, आप हैं।
मैं जाता हूँ। Why? You have any problem?
नहीं, प्रॉब्लम तो है, मुझे नहीं, आपको बार बार बैंक जाना पड़ता है ना।
अगर मैं बार बार बैंक नहीं गया तो ऐसे ही बैंक हमारे पास थोड़ी ना आने वाला है।
नहीं आता था आपके उन दिनों वाले जमाने में। अब हम जहाँ, बैंक वहाँ। बैंक का सारा काम जो है एक उंगली का खेल है।
मैं तो आज भी लाइन में खड़ा रहता हूँ।
आप गलत लाइन में खड़े रहते भाई साहब। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक होगा
तो मोर मिलेगा।
पीछे कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
नहीं, मुझे बोला गया था कि आप जहाँ खड़े होते लाइन वहीं से शुरू होती है।
Thanks for those people who played this video for us. So I would like to just share with you next in terms of proposition for our customers. We launched some, a new mobile banking app over the last few years. We've been improving it dramatically. This is not a normal app. You've seen apps after apps, but this is not a normal app because what it does is we are able to allow people to categorize their spend, see the trend over a period of time. They got to see where they're spending the money. We're just not giving a bank app with information. That is very, 1990s. We are now moving to insights. We are moving to displaying trends. We are moving solutions. We are able to help customers profile themselves, whether they have high risk or not. They can ask a series of questions, and now on base of their the risk profile, we can give them certain investment solutions. Then we are able to, customers can simply, just by dragging and dropping a loan amount and choosing the tenor and choosing the EMI date, they can press this button, and the money will come to their bank. It's really that's easy. Customers can click what amount of fixed deposit they want. They can see what interest rate. They can see the maturity amount in one click, and second click, gone. The money's, the FD is made. Customers can. We have given options for choosing, select between equity, debt, balance, all kind of funds. Within each of the funds, we can actually help the customer, select the fund. Within that, we can show them how the performance of the fund is, and then we can display everything. We are truly transparent with the customers. We are showing them what is the management fee that will be deducted from the fund, after which the investment will be made, and then what returns it has given in the fund, 3 years, 5 years, etc. Then we launched this QR solution that's easy to understand. Then we have, credit cards. People who have credit cards, they can simply say pay bill. They can choose to pay the amount and press the button. Within a second, money is credited to the account. People can simply drag and drop this insurance of what amount they want, how much they want. These show them multiple options. And even within that, we show them the one which is the least premium, because we call ourselves a customer first bank. So this is, not a slogan for us. When we say customer first, we really mean customer first, which means that every stage we select for the customer what is least for the customer. Mind you, this may be giving us lesser commission to the bank. Obviously, if a particular player is charging less from the customer, maybe our commission will be lesser. But we are truly going back to the theory of customer first. For customers who are earning the reward points, we are allowing them to simply select what airline they want to fly, and they can book the ticket. They can stay in a hotel with the reward points. We put no frictions in redeeming reward points. We are not trying to make a quick buck on this process, which is not very uncommon among service providers. No friction redeem reward points. We started a financial planning tool. By the way, I'm really happy to share with you that we are Google Play rated 4.9, the highest rating in India. And there's a positive reviews from customers. They're really number one back. So let me just tell you that this. I want to pause here to just share with you that the point is that over a period of time we build the brand. But brand is not how much it is known. There are people, entities are known, but it is about what an organization is known for, and that's super important. We did a survey. I'm happy to share with shareholders that we are known for 3 things. It's taken us 5 years to bring the brand to this, to this shape or to this strength. We are now known. It's a very hard position to take. You've got to live it. We are known for ethical banking. That's got to live it for 4-5 years for that to stick. And let me tell you, it has some value, which I'll show you later. Number 2, we are seen as an institution. That's also very important. And also number 3 factor was we were seen as a highly technology, first bank or technology capabilities. I want to just go back to the presentation. So let me tell you the result of this for the bank. We put out, as all of you know, we put up branches for the bank, put up ATMs. Just show you the results. And this will, I'm not sure you're aware of this. It's just been 5 years for our bank, 5 years. Right, since merger, and at 5 years, what our balances were. Per branch, we are having 212 crores per branch. Now, the big 4 banks have been there for maybe 20, 25, 30 years are having, so you're almost caught up with the big banks. Then there are some banks which offer similar rates than our bank. The average for them is 133 crores. And they've also been around for maybe 25, 30 years, or maybe 20, 25 years. And you can see where this is, we really strip past, we are hitting the big league. Then a big league meaning the size of the big banks. Then in terms of incremental deposit, this will really stun you. Incremental deposit per branch, we're getting 60 crores per branch per year, which is really something else. On the retail deposits, really we were 12 crores per branch, a while ago, but now it's already touching 123 crores per branch, and it is in the league of the big banks. So everywhere we're hitting the league of the big banks, and the big banks. So this is something super important to note, that our bank positioning our bank's positioning is not to say that, okay, we are even if we give high interest rates, but we drop interest rate. Now we're paying only 3% up to 5 lakh rupees. But the positioning is more of on the league of the big banks of the country, and that is a massive switch the bank has made. That gives stature, that gives people to leave deposit the bank. So therefore, just to take this forward, this is what how to take this on the side. Yeah. So let me just tell you the last 5 years, what are the results? Because all this we talked about has to deliver some results. Our deposits was 10,000 crores. In just 5 years, our deposits have reached, or 5 years and 3 months, the deposit has grown by 1,53,000 crores. But you must ask us where we spent the money. After all, we raised, not spent, where we used the money. Last 5 years, we've been carrying a couple of other issues. We brought down certificate of deposit from 22,000 as to uninitiated. Let me say this is 2-month money or a 3-month money. It's not a really, it's not the money we'd like to have in a big proportion of the bank. And now we brought it down from 20 to 5,000 crore. Legacy borrowing, this was a big one. People are actually wondering, and analysts were saying, how are we going to pay it back? We repaid it with public money, 57,000 crores down to 10,000 crores. So you can see that the bank has paid off something like about 63,000 crores out of 65,000 crores from this money. And only the balance that we have used for growth. So this is, let me just share with you, it's a very massive development for the bank. Our CASA ratio has moved from 8 to 47. I hope you'll agree that this is really something else. Our CASA deposit is now, like, as we speak, has crossed about, I would imagine, over 1 lakh crore. So this is something else. This is super important. I'm not sure how many of you, if you're not in the financial services, you may not be able to appreciate this, but this has made the banks very, very strong. This was our retail deposit, 9%. Our retail deposit now 65% of the overall composition. Okay, and legacy money versus 49 is now down to 9. Now these are structural shifts at the bank. Now what is more important is that we achieved this massive growth in deposits while reducing interest rates. This was our cost of funds. Today this is our cost of funds, and when we repay off those legacy liabilities, it will come down even further. This still has legacy money into it. And in the interim, while we have reduced our deposit rate by 133 beeps, let me share with you that the repo rate has increased by 25 beeps. So banks have actually increased interest rates over the last 5 years, and we have brought it down. And still we have grown deposits. I want to share with you that this work is not exactly in vain. And, let me just sum it up on the deposit side, that we have grown our deposit to 1,93,000 crores. We have taken a 5-year forward picture, and we believe this will be 3x. And we will want to aspire to get to something like about 5.9 lakh crores or 6 lakh crores. On the credit deposit ratio, as all of you know, it's an often talked subject. Let me just tell you that it has been coming down. It will continue to come down for the bank. In terms of loan portfolio, you can see that a good portion of the bank was wholesale banking. This was our bank, a while ago. Now the bank is highly diversified, so that gives a lot of comfort. This is the product-wise breakup. So really, we have constructed the bank in such a way that no single product going bad is going to change the fortunes of the bank, because it's highly diversified. Infrastructure has come down. On the loan book, you can see that we have grown this from 1 lakh to 2 lakh crore. This was slow for a reason, but next 5 years we want to take it to around 4.8 to 5 lakh crores. In terms of asset quality, there's a lot of talk on asset quality, but let me tell you, I want to share with all of you that our track record for a long period of time has been to having gross NPA of 2 or maybe less than 2, except COVID. And then you have 1.5, 1.5, 1.4. So you have to trust us to say that, look, we are capable of managing asset quality over long period of time, any number of cycles. And our net NPA is still only 0.46%. Is on the retail side. We give clarity to all of you to product-wise. We leave this presentation with the stock exchange or make it public, so you can see all the numbers. But I'm just happy to tell you that every single product, our gross and net NPA is quite low. And I will talk about credit cost in a while. Only issues infra, but that we'll deal with later. Now, let's just tell you finally I'm moving to the story on profitability. I'm just happy to tell you that, that our profitability, core operating profit, has moved from 749 crore to 1,700, 1,900, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. So honestly, we do expect this to keep going up from here. in the days to come, and then you can see analyst reports to take a good guess about where these numbers are headed. But we do expect that operating profit should move this way. But tell me, how is it possible for a company to continue to increase operating profit even while spending a lot of money? We are under fire from many of you saying they're spending a lot of money. Now, how is it possible? Because end of the day, this profit is net of OPEX. So how is it possible? That's because the incremental model is strong. I'll talk about that in a moment. Now, this is super important for you to know. I request the indulgence of those who are not from financial sector to take a moment to understand this. I won't spend much time. What is operating profit? Operating profit is basically your income minus OPEX. To put it very simple, that's your operating profit. Okay, and then if you have any credit cost or provisions, that becomes the profit after that. So let me focus on operating profit. This is what is operating profit. Now, operating profit as a percentage of assets, bank was only 0.5. So really, if you have even 1% credit cost, this is a fundamentally loss-making bank. But then, it is still 1.12. Even if you posted 1% credit cost, a loss-making bank. So, the bank has come from that situation. But let me just tell you, it's very, very, very hard to change the operating model. If you have bad loans, people can charge it off. But we did not have operating profit was a key issue. I am happy to tell you that this operating profit of the bank has been going up. And can you see my screen?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So this operating profit has been going on. And this is something I want to share, something very important to you, because I want to give you a picture about how the profitability of the bank in 25, 26, 27 onwards is going to look like. This is very important. So kindly just bear with me. This is probably in the whole presentation, this is one thing I'd like you to pick is probably this. Now, when you look at FY24, this I told you is operating profit. Out of operating profit, there is credit cost. So let me just say that our credit cost in 24 was about 1.3%. We do expect, or if you go by analyst reports, people do expect this to go to something like about maybe 2. Maybe in 25, probably about a 2.5%, maybe 2.8%. These are analyst reports. You can refer to them publicly, and this 3.1%. So we do expect, or let me say, analyst reports expect, and we concur with them, that this should keep going up by about 30 basis points year on year. But in 25, this is very important. I'm requesting your attention for a second. In FY25, we do expect our credit cost to go up to something like about 1.85. So this is already guided. So while our income is going to go up, our credit cost is also going up this year, because this is a normalization of a pre-COVID normalization happening. There's nothing to be concerned. It's just normalizing. But when you look forward into FY26, 27, 28, 29, we expect credit cost to stabilize. This is the way we think about it, because it's once normalized, it won't keep increasing. But we expect this to increase. So as a result of which, we expect that in the next few years, the profit of the bank should, in 25, should probably be flat, because income went up, credit cost went up. So please expect us to be almost a flat year. But the 26, 27, 28, 29, at our bank, we do expect it. Now, these are all forward-looking statements. So please, take our comments with your own caution and your own diligence. But let me just say that we do expect it to be very, very strong at the bank for 26, 27, 28, and 29. Now, our cost-income ratio, many of you have talked about it. Media talks about it. Shareholders talk about it. Everyone talks about it. Let me just share with you that it is still coming down. It is coming down. It's very hard to bring down cost-income ratio when the bank is spending more money to build branches, technology, all that. You saw the videos. But we are confident this will further come down and further come down from there. And this you should expect from us that by FY 24-27 is a very meaningful reduction. We do expect this to come down by about 800 basis points. It's very meaningful, and that should meaningfully increase our profitability. So if there's one item you would look, let me just share with you that our bank has been through, let me say, a fire. We posted a loss of 370 crores, and to share with you, what are these videos? Okay. So you could see how the news flow about our bank used to be those days. This loss, this went down. So the bank posted losses in Q3. Bank posted losses in Q4 for different reasons. I won't spend much time on this. Then there was Vodafone. There's lots of news. So this phase of the bank is behind us. I'm happy to say that from that situation of 2 years, we made a first modest profit of 480 crores, then 145, then 2,400 to 900. We believe that maybe 25, if you go by public reports, maybe give or take somewhere there. I told you credit costs will go up this year because of normalization, but so will income. But net bank, you think us that, nothing meaningful. In the short run, in fact, think of a short term meaning 1 year run, think of us like we're somewhere in the zone. But we think of it that, when you wake up in, I'm saying 25, when you wake up in 26, 27, 28, and 29, 30, you must expect from us that this bank should have a strong progress in profitability. And you have to, I'm requesting you to wait for that time, to see the results. Now, this is what we have, we say guidance, or you can say aspiration, whichever way you put it. But we have now moved to 2,900 crore. I told you that this year is, give or take somewhere in the zone. So please please expect us in that zone. But we do expect something meaningful. Now, when it comes to ROA, we expect a meaningful improvement. ROE, we expect a meaningful improvement. Capital adequacy, I'm happy to share with you that capital has moved from 18,000 crores to 32,000 crores. Capital adequacy is still going strong. Book value per share came down for reasons but we are still, still is growing, now beginning to grow reasonably well. Well, not entirely out of equity, but not entirely out of internal capital, maybe through capital raise as well. But this is very important to note that over the last 5 years, the book value per share of almost every bank in the top 8 banks has gone up by 83%. But the share price is up 39%. Our bank has gone up only by 20. That's because we lost a lot of money. But still, our share price is up 100%, from the date of the merger. So I'm just telling you, somewhere our shareholders have appreciated us, or the market has appreciated us. Somewhere we have got a thumbs up from the market to appreciate our stock, even though we did not raise book value per share. It didn't go up. So we want to very, very, we want to very sincerely thank our shareholders for the confidence in us, not only for the capital, but also appreciating the work or the future confidence in us. Our book value per share not gone up, but our share price has gone up since the time of the merger. That doesn't mean we're very satisfied with the work. We could do much better. But I can tell you that what has happened in the last 5 years, I'm requesting you to think about it, that it was really under very difficult circumstances. I'm not counting COVID. COVID is difficult for everybody. I'm counting for our organization specific issues to our bank. And still, it's there. Next 5 years, we are very confident for us. I told you about 25, you should expect somewhere in the zone. But, somewhere like what it was last year. I can't comment quarter by quarter, but let me just say that even if a quarter were to be looked down, please don't get very worried, because we're thinking long, and you look through 1 quarter, 2 quarters, this is a long-term story. It's a 5-year, 10-year, 20-year story. This is just going to compound in terms of net worth and all that, and share price hopefully will reflect that. So think long, we're thinking long, building an institution. And if you think banks like ICICI, HDFC Bank, they were all like 20 years ago, they were like, like 6,000 or 10,000 crores. And today, like HDFC Bank was like 7,000 crores in 2002. Today, they're like 20 lakh crores. So these things do happen. We can make it happen. And particularly after the merger goes through between IDFC Limited and IDFC Bank, we really believe that this, this bird is free, and it can keep going as long as we keep corporate governance and risk parameters in good control. So I want to conclude, therefore, by sharing with you that here we go, and this is how our share price has been. The Nifty has given 57%. Our bank is 101% compared to the date of merger to today, and this is Nifty Private Bank Index to what it is today. This is how the stock has performed vis-a-vis the Nifty Bank Index. Our bank is doing a lot of employee engagement activity, which is keeping people happy, motivated, all that. These are the number of employee engagement activity going. We do a lot of these things for keeping employees motivated as well as brand building. You can see so much of employee engagement activity. This is all going on. People are participating in CSR initiatives. We are proud about that. So I want to just say thank you to all of you for listening to us patiently. We are really very grateful to you for being with us and supporting us during this 4-5 years. Last 5 years, we are where we are because of your support. Really, without our equity capital from time to time, it wouldn't have been as strong. And thanks to the work of our employees. But I think that for whatever it was. But I think that between 2024, which is 25 to 29, we see our green patch coming, we believe that we'll be on a fair way and we'll be able to do really very well. So I want to, that's what we had to share with all of you. Since we talk once a year, I thought we'll make a detailed presentation to you about what the prospects are. So thank you, Chairman, and over to you.
Yeah, so maybe operator, you can start with question answer session.
Thank you. I would now like to invite shareholders who are pre-registered as speakers to ask their questions. To start speaking, shareholders are requested to click the video on button. If the shareholder is not able to join through video for any reason, the shareholder can speak through the audio mode. I now invite our first speaker shareholder, Ravindra, to go ahead with his question.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Am I audible?
Very much. Thank you.
Yeah, and I really can't believe this. I'm speaking to Mr. V. Vaidyanathan, and this is my dream from the past 5 years. And I'm a shareholder of the bank from the past 5 years, a customer of the bank account, and also the credit card holder of the IDFC First Bank. So I want to speak both as a customer and also as a shareholder, sir. Sir, but first I want to highlight one issue as a customer I faced. And as you can see, I have only one name, which is Ravindra. There is no last name. But during the account opening, the bank has put dot in the last name. And because of this dot, I'm not able to verify the Aadhaar. Aadhaar sharing is not happening. And to solve this, I close the account and again open a different branch, again the same problem. Okay. And my wife's account also I opened, again the same problem. So this may be a problem for millions of customers, and in future also it may be a problem. I could have ignored this problem, but as a shareholder, I'm not happy because technologically our bank is much advanced. I'm using the app. It's a wonderful app. All the features I'm using, it's wonderful. I can't explain how beautiful the app is designed and what are the features it is there. But such as small problems, I cannot believe it is there. But I think it will be resolved now because I brought it to your notice.
Okay. Ravinder, thank you very much for pointing that out, Ravinder. I really thank you for that. We'll work on this immediately.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Now I'll start to and one more question, sir. I was under the assumption that any customer can open a bank account in any place, but I think that is not the case. Only if the branch is there in your respective city, and then you can open with your in that particular address. I don't understand why that is the case because the reach of the bank is not that much. In many places, the branch is not there. I think anybody should be able to open the account in any branch. As long as its address is valid, you can send all the documents, checkbook and everything to that address.
Ravinder, doesn't work like that. We're not able to service customers. If you're outside of a branch zone, suppose 40 kilometers away, and you have an issue, normally customers don't come to the branch, but if you came there, we can't service you. So we have some restrictions for time. Yeah.
Got it. Fine, no problem. And one thing as a shareholder, I'm not happy is, I understand that given it's the initial stage, we are raising a lot of capital because our ROE is at the 11 or 12%, and we are growing at our loan book at 20-25%. The gap, you have to raise the capital. But I want to know your thoughts. In future, you're guiding in the next 5 years, your ROE can reach 18% and your loan book may grow at 20-25%. In that time, will the pace of the capital raise will reduce? Because earnings per share is the very important thing. Because if you keep on raising the shares, you said that book value, because it's above book value, you're raising, book value will increase. But that's okay. But earnings per share is also very important, but that is not growing because of the number of shares is getting increased. I want to know your thoughts on that, sir. And I want to first appreciate how the bank has reached. I still can't believe. I invested in this bank in 2029. Everyone was very negative. And I saw one of your speech in your first AGM, I think. It was, I think, a physical mode. And that time, by looking at your speech itself, I got the belief in you. And from that day, I think from day one, everyone was very negative, rating agencies and the brokers and everyone. And you proved them wrong, everyone. And I'm very happy for that. And really want to appreciate all the employees of your bank and also your company secretaries. They reached out, and I was under the assumption that the AGM is tomorrow and I was not joined, but they called at the last moment and then they made sure that I joined. Thanks a lot for that. And one important thing, sir, during the quarterly con calls, only institutions are getting the chance. From past 5 years, every quarterly con call I joined to interact with you. They are not allowing any retail investors or something. I don't know what is the reason for that. At least 1 or 2 chances for retail investors they should give in the quarterly con calls. And yeah, so when the question was asked about the unsecured book, you had mentioned that you will take the debit instruction of the customer before sanctioning the loan and all that. But in the last quarter, because of that JLG, right, joint liability group, I think it's a priority sector lending. You may not have that debit instruction for that. But how many such portfolios are there where you don't have the control? And yeah, I think I'm done with my questions, sir.
Thanks, Ravinder. See, the other things I'll take together towards the end, common questions, but I'll just, capital, retail investor, etc. But only this question on unsecured I'll answer right now because in the beginning of the program and everybody should hear the answer for that. We for all the loans we give, whether it is secured, unsecured, whichever way, we take cash flow as a important item, and we take a debit instruction to the account. It's very important. Even for non-finance people, let me explain this for 10 seconds. Basically, we see the bank statement of account, and we see if the customer has money of say 1 lakh rupees on an average, we give an EMI of 50,000. So we know EMI will clear. So that is how we plan. That's how we keep. That's why cash flow is very important to us, and we are specialists in cash flow financing for 14 years now. So we've been doing that for a while. Now, debit instruction also we're taking for all customers, except in JLG business, which is microfinance business. You are very right. You want to know what is the impact of that? We have a 13,000 crore microfinance book, but it is very important business for the bank. So we don't have debit instruction, but our employees go to the customer's place and collect them. That's a very short answer to you. But that's 13,000 crores. I'm just giving you, it is indeed true that MFI business delinquency has gone up for us also, for the system also. But incrementally in the bank, we are now insuring our portfolio through central guarantee schemes. So after some time, within a couple of years, the whole book will become insured, and we will not have a serious impact on profitability, even if there is a credit wave in joint liability group.
We move on to our next speaker shareholder, Vivekananda Pal Robin Pal. To go ahead with your questions or comments, please accept the prompt on your screen to join as a panelist.
Hello, sir. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, very much. Thank you.
1 second, sir. Yeah, sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity to take part in this AGM. A small note about myself and my family. We have all our primary bank accounts, credit cards, deposits with IDFC First. We also own a large amount of shares in the bank. Our significant net worth is tied into the bank, and this gives us a vested interest for the bank to do well as shareholders and also receive best service as customers. First thing, sir, bank is currently going under significant topics to set up branches. I've seen 4 branches come up near my hometown, but only one of them has car parking facilities, and it's a small town, but a lot of people use a lot of cars in our in our town. So, but my suggestion would be any new branches that are being built everywhere should have some car parking facility, because a lot of economy is increasing, car parking is increasing. Hence, I would suggest that please take that as a advice. Second thing is the customer service is great, sir, but sometimes unsatisfactory resolutions could be handled better. I'll give you a personal example about certain things that I go through with regular customer service from other organizations. So if I purchase something on Amazon and if I have any issues which the customer service executive is not able to solve due to their SOPs, I drop an email to their chairman or founder, and I obviously he doesn't reply, he doesn't read it. I'm sure he's busy. You are busy. Everybody's busy. I'm not gonna say you reply to those mails, but he directs his executive team to handle it in a better manner, and never had that issue. It's a simple principle that a general can keep his troops honest. You're the general over here, you can keep your troops honest. So take that as another feedback where you can go through customer feedbacks on a fairly regular basis, if not on a daily basis. So please try to take a look at this. I've been very patient with the bank. I've not sold a single share. I started buying in 2019. This was pre-pandemic. When you started off, I opened my bank account and I liked the services and everything. I started buying the shares, and we hold a significant amount of shares. We do not want to go through, like you say, we don't want any kind of money that is not coming through the right direction. People need money, people get loans, people pay off loans. this is what you have always told, and this is what I've always believed. That is the only reason you are the only company that is in financial sector that is in my portfolio. Rest everything is something else, like that is not harmful to society. That this is how what I hold. I wish I had more time to discuss bank's performance and all the stuff. I will join again next year. I hope to join next year and talk about these things. So thank you for your time, sir. I hope you and all your team stay hearty and healthy, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
We'll move on to our next speaker shareholder, Elizabeth Mascarenas. Please proceed with your questions or comments.
Hello. Good evening.
Mascarenas ji, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very fine. I'm very happy to see you. Last that court convened, you were not there. You were in somewhere in States. And I
Yes,
remember those days, Capital 3, I think, Capital 3. We used to meet in the physical AGM, and I was very happy to be in Capital 3. In IDFC, first, not so much. Anyway, I come to the formal part. I'll explain where I'm not happy, Respected Chairman, Sanjeev Chaudhary, MD and CEO V. Vaidyanathan, ED Pradeep Natarajan, and other members on the board, my dear fellow shareholders, I am Mrs. C. Mascarenas. I'm speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary, Mr. Satish Gaikwad, and his team, especially Mr. Ankit, for sending me an e-annual report and also registering me as a speaker and giving me this platform to speak from the comfort of my home. Thank you so much. Now, our annual report gives a lot of details. It is a well-documented book with giving all facts and figures, at the same time adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Our working is good this year, but we are still in the past losses, so no dividend. So I would like to know when we will come in dividend list and when our market capitalization will be good. I don't find the market capitalization of such a big bank. It is supposed to be IDFC first. So I don't see it is first, because at least I feel it should have been 3-digit, It is many a times it is hovering around 73, 74. So I don't know. You must look into this, Of course, congratulations for all the awards, accolades. Also good CSR work. Now I come to my queries. My first one is, have we listed the ESG on any dedicated ESG platform, whether domestic or international or both? And what is our rating score? Because we will be taking a lot of fundings for the bank to grow. So this will be, many of the deep-pocketed investors usually see this rating of the ESG because it gives all the three sides. Now, my second question is, we have 944 branches. How many more to be added? And how many are owned by our bank, IDFC First Bank? Third is, do we lend against gold? If so, what margin we take? And what is the rate of interest? Fourth, how much of our loan book is financial inclusions? Fifth, how much of our business is digital compared to offline through branches? Six, I am very eager when we will come, even a small dividend. I would like to know how much amount we are paying to our two great brand ambassadors. Why I ask this question? Now there are two gents brand ambassadors. Now you may feel one lady also to be added there, another brand ambassador. So make it so. But this is costing our PNL. So I would like to know each brand ambassador how much we are paying, because it is charged to the PNL. So if you could share this information, I would be grateful. Of course, we are building a world-class bank in India, guided by ethics, powered by technology, and be force for social good. With this, I support all the resolutions. I wish you, sir, especially very good health and prosperity and to all the team of the IDFC First Bank. And I look out, it will be really First Bank. When it was capital 3 or 1 something, I have
Capital
now
First.
capital first. I was always coming and wishing that you should come with the bank. We were getting very good dividend, very good capital appreciation, but still we have to wait, I think, for IDFC First Bank, and we have already become old. So how long to wait? We are just, though even IDFC Limited will be merged here, I think some good ratio is given. So even then, I don't think we will cross 100, you know. So I look out for that when it will happen. I think I feel quite happy, even if there are 3 brand ambassadors. Otherwise, you must knock these brand ambassadors. I don't want my PNL to be affected. Your staff is very good brand ambassadors, because I find them, they are very good, very cooperative, very good, looking good also. They have good looks. They man the branches. So you can always keep the staff. Like Baba Ramdev, he keeps now, of course, some restriction, I don't know. He himself would be the brand ambassador, but some sort of always, some hits are always coming. So with this, I support all the resolutions. Once again, I wish you all good luck, and may our bank grow in strength to strength. With this, thank you very much, and namaskar.
Thank you. Thank you for blessings, ma'am. I'll address your points together after hearing other shareholders. Thank you.
Thank you. Speaker shareholders, in the interest of time, we request you to limit your questions or comments to 2 minutes only. We'll move to our next speaker shareholder, Somil Malhotra. Please accept the prompt on your screen to join as a panelist and unmute your audio and video. Proceed with your question.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes. Please proceed.
So, hello, Mr. Vaidyanathan, sir, and the board. I'm really glad that we could meet this year. And first of all, I would like to say that just wow, seeing Abhishek Bachchan in our ads is like a genius. Whoever thought of that should get a raise. It was truly amazing. Like the comic timing is also good. So it is funny. So more people can engage with it. So yeah. Next thing is about credit cards. I love credit cards, and you have bought many, and I've also got many from your bank. The first one is Club Vistara card. Since they have recently announced today that they are merging with the Air India, so what are your plans to convert into Air India card? I would like to know that. And next, I've also got the Mayura card. It's beautiful. It's metal.
Thank you.
Yeah, but there's only one thing that it has a really low reward rate. Everything is great. It is a wealth card with a 0 forex piece, but it can be much more. It can be positioned against HDFC, Diners Black, such cards with a reward rate of 3.3%. Currently, in this card, in the 10x category, it is 1.6% reward rate, which should be slightly higher. That's my 2 cents. Now, I would like to give a feedback that whenever I visit branch, I want to deposit some cash. Why not we can implement digital deposit slips like there is in iMobile app in ICI. So it is really frictionless, and we can deposit very easily. Next, I'm really confident in this bank, and I bought the shares 4 years ago, and I'm keeping it until I keep seeing your mustache. So keep keep those mustache shining, and thank you.
Thank you. You put pressure on my mustache now. Thank you, but I'll remember that song. Thanks very much.
Thank you. We'll move to our next speaker shareholder, Mr. Sarvajit Singh, to go ahead with this question.
Hello, Chairman sir. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, yes, very much.
Chairman sir, first of all, good evening to you, all the board of directors, all the staff of IDFC First Bank Limited and my co-fellow shareholders. चेयरमैन सर, जिस तरीके से आपने अपनी ओपनिंग रिमार्क्स में हमें कंपनी के बारे में, हमारे बैंक के बारे में बताया, ये तो सर हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि आने वाला जो टाइम है वो हमारे को एक अच्छी से अच्छी रिटर्न देगा। और सर जिस तरीके से हमने देखा हमारा शेयर प्राइस में अभी भी रिटर्न एक अच्छी रिटर्न है, और हमारा पूरा भरोसा है कि आने वाला जो टाइम है हमारी बैंक का वो एक अच्छे से अच्छा टाइम है। और सर जिस तरीके से आप लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं उस तरीके से सर हम लोगों को पूरी से ज्यादा सर हमें लोगों को रिटर्न मिले, ये सर क्लियर दर्शा रहा है। जिस तरीके से सर आपने हमारे बैंक की वीडियो जो चलाई उसके अंदर भी एक एक चीज प्रस्ताव से बताई जा रही थी कि हमारा बैंक इसके कैसे कैसे काम करता है और क्या क्या चीज है, सर सब कुछ बताया आपने। चेयरमैन सर जिस तरीके से म्यूचुअल फंड ने भी हमारी कंपनी में अपनी हिस्सेदारी बढ़ाई है, उन्होंने सर अपनी होल्डिंग इंक्रीज करी है 2.67% से 3.53%। तकरीबन तकरीबन सर 1% ही बढ़ाई है सर उन्होंने। सर म्यूचुअल फंड का विश्वास आने का मतलब होता है हमारा जो फ्यूचर है वो और भी ज्यादा ब्राइट है। ये सर उन लोगों के आने से पूरी पूरी आशंका हो जाती है। बाकी चेयरमैन सर थोड़ा सा यही कहना चाहूंगा, जिस तरीके से हमारी प्रमोटर होल्डिंग अराउंड 38% है, तो सर हम इसको बढ़ाने के लिए कोई बायबैक वगैरह का प्लान कर रहे हैं? सर थोड़ा सा इस बारे में बताएं। बाकी चेयरमैन सर आपके कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब और उनके पूरी की पूरी टीम और मॉडरेटर ने सर जिस तरीके से आपके सामने बोलने का मौका दिया, इनके सर हम शुक्रगुजार हैं। बाकी हम सर यही कहेंगे कि हमारा बैंक दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी तरक्की करे और शेयर होल्डर्स को और सारे के सारे प्रमोटर्स और जितने भी इन्वेस्टर हैं सबको अच्छी से अच्छी रिटर्न दे। थैंक यू चेयरमैन सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you.
तो सर्विस जी थैंक यू वेरी मच। एक्चुअली फ्रॉम योर कमेंट्स, आपके कमेंट्स हमारे एम्प्लॉयज बहुत खुश होंगे और एनकरेज भी होंगे। वो आपने जो शेयर होल्डिंग की बात की थी प्रमोटर की, वो एक्चुअली आईडीएफसी लिमिटेड आईडीएफसी बैंक मर्ज हो रहा है, तो उसके बाद कोई 40 नहीं कोई 10 नहीं, पूरा एक ही बैंक हो जाएगा। तो उसके बाद जैसे आईसीआईसी है, एचडीएफसी है, एक्सिस है, जैसे ये बैंक्स हैं, अपना बैंक में ये इंस्टीट्यूशन बन जाएगा वंस एंड फॉर ऑल। ये इसका 10 20 30 40 50 साल तक ये बैंक चलता रहेगा, भी कोई 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 प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बिकॉज ये इंडिपेंडेंट इंस्टीट्यूशन हो गया, खुद की प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी है, खुद कैपिटल रेज कर सकते हैं। ऐसा सोचिए इसको, एक अच्छा स्ट्रॉन्ग इंस्टीट्यूशन बन जाएगा, तो प्रमोटर होल्डिंग रहेगा ही नहीं।
ये तो सर हमें पूरा विश्वास है सर, आपका पूरा हंसता खिलता चेहरा जो हमारे शेयर होल्डर को दिखता है सर सामने, तो हमें क्लियर दिखता है कि हमारी कंपनी का जो विजन है वो सर एक अच्छा विजन है। बाकी चेयरमैन सर यही कहना चाहूंगा सर, जैसे हमारे बैंक के किसी भी शेयर होल्डर को अगर कभी नई करेंसी की कोई जरूरत पड़े तो सर आप एक बार अपने सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट से जरूर थोड़ा सा बोलिए कि अगर हो सके तो किसी को अगर जरूरत पड़े तो वो अरेंज करा सकें। थैंक यू चेयरमैन सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सो मच सर,
Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you. I now invite our next speaker shareholder, Manoj Kumar Gupta, to go ahead with his questions.
Hello,
Good
Manoj.
afternoon. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I've joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata.
अगर आप वीडियो ऑन करेंगे हम और खुश हो जाएंगे। हाँ चलिए, आपको देख लिया
सर
Yes.
कर दिया मैं,
थैंक
हो
यू।
गया।
हाँ हो गया, थैंक यू।
हाँ सर ठीक है। सर when do you expect to complete the entire process of the merger? When do you expect?
हो
And sir,
जाएगा सर,
last time I have told
लगता
you
है
that
एक
all
दो
the
महीने के अंदर हो जाएगा सर,
हाँ,
1-2 महीने के अंदर हो जाएगा।
so should we expect that we will get shares before Diwali
प्रोसीजर है,
as
लेकिन
Diwali gift from your side?
ब्रॉडली सारे अप्रूवल आ चुके हैं, टाइम की बात है।
As Diwali gift from your side,
पैसा तो आपको
इतना ही सर।
if we will get the shares within two.
तो करंट में जमा था ना।
There is some disturbance, folks. There is, Satish, there is some
No,
disturbance.
we expect that. No, we expect that shares will be get by Diwali. So that will be a gift from your side to all the IDFC Bank shareholders.
Thank you, sir.
And sir, why your balance sheet is strong and performance is very good and network good reserve and everything. So why there is no reflection in the stock market? And sir, now they change the brand ambassador, appoint a sportsman, those got the medal in the Olympic and Paralympic, like Neeraj Chopra and others, and inspire some young sports people. Those have सर फिल्म में तो पैसा बहुत है सर, एक अगर हीरो काम करता है तो उसको 20 करोड़ रुपया मिल जाता है, और स्पोर्ट्समैन 140 करोड़ लोगों का जो ना दिल जीतता है अगर वो एक ब्रॉन्ज मेडल भी लेके आता है। और हमारे विजनरी प्राइम मिनिस्टर का तो विजन ही है, तो उस पर आप सोचिए। ये फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में आपने जो ना बाप बेटा को, आई एम नॉट अगेंस्ट अमिताभ बच्चन एंड हिज सन, बट थिंक अबाउट दैट टू अपॉइंट sports celebrity as a brand ambassador. And sir, from last 2 years, I'm asking you to inspire your shareholders to open their account with your bank, but not a single action has been taken by you. I thanks to Mr. Uday Kotak that he has taken the action and he sent a mail and their pupil has called us, kindly open your account with us and you will get such facility. And have you planned to open your branches in Middle East and other near countries like Nepal, Sri Lanka and other, because several banks are going there to open 1 or 2 branches. So you have just now mentioned that within 1 or 2 months the entire process will complete. So what will be entire mutual fund business will be transferred to our IDFC bank, our IDFC. All business, yeah, either mutual fund business will be separate like Bandhan and other bank business. So can you throw some highlight about that, sir?
सर एक साथ में और शेयरहोल्डर्स को सुन लेते हैं, फिर साथ में एक साथ जवाब दे देंगे।
हाँ ठीक है, यही मैं आपको लास्ट 2 साल से बोल रहा था कि collect all the questions, then reply at the end. Then there will be no repetition of reply.
Correct.
That I've asked you. So with this,
टाइम बच जाएगा सर उसमें।
ओके सर, ओके। एंड सर कभी हम लोग को भी आईपीएल का मैच दिखा दीजिए, यू आर स्पॉन्सरिंग द आईपीएल टीम, जिससे कि हम लोग भी आपकी जर्सी आईडीएफसी की जर्सी पहन के मैच देख सके सर।
थैंक यू।
हाँ,
बट थैंक यू फॉर योर क्वेश्चन सर, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, थैंक यू, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चंस, थैंक यू। हम जवाब दे देंगे इसका।
ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू सर,
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you. Vinod Motilal Agrawal, please proceed with your questions.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Vaidyanathan ji, I'm been a great fan of yours. You got a golden touch. You turned capital first into what a bank in NBFC it was. Now you're turning around this IDFC First Bank, which was into losses. You made it into profit with 2,900 crores this year. Some very good performance. And the Vision 1 IDFC First is almost over. And now with the IDFC 2.0, the target of 2 lakh, from 2 lakh to 7 lakh crores of deposits and advances is also will always give results, sir. And you're a result-oriented person, knowing the banking sector well. The per branch business to 212 deposits, 64 crore incremental. You're beating the other big banks out there, sir. And we share the. You will be on the dividend. So I would like to say one thing on the dividends. You have not given dividend. So there are some trees which do not give fruits, but they give a lot of shade, sir. In that sense, that fruit apna nahi diya, apna dividend nahi diya, but the shadow which you provide with the growth of the share price in the long run, that will be the thing, sir. The fruit may not be in the tree giving, sir, but the shadow it gives, that will be more important in the long term. The value of the share price, that will be more important, sir. I wish the company all the best, sir, and wish you all the best, sir. And I've read your annual report, sir. I've read all those points which were there in your presentation through the annual report, sir. And I wish the company all the best. Signing off, Vinod Agarwal from Mumbai. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I just want to make a quick comment because 3 people have talked about share price. Maskanas madam talked about, then Manoj talked about, then you spoke about. So Vinod ji. So the quick comment is that I want to say this thing that पिछले 5 साल में बैंक के जो losses हुए हैं, वो चाहे infrastructure हो, जो भी हो, बैंक के जो बैंक में core profit नहीं था, core profit मैंने आपको समझाया, operating profit था ही नहीं, बहुत कम था. तो उससे हमारे बैंक का जो book value per share काफी loss हो गया. अभी despite that, just want to share with you that our stock price is up 100% from the date of the merger, 100%. So market ने किसी तरह बैंक का appreciate किया है. Banking index में there was a very slow growth. अपना private sector banking index grown only 60%. तो मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि थोड़ा बहुत market ने हमें appreciate किया है. In fact, is beaten the market. Now आने वाले 5 साल में we are more hopeful that bank will do even better. Will do better. And because now we believe that our core machine is strong. ये मैं आपको सबको समझाता हूँ कि 3 लोगों ने शेयर प्राइस की बात किया. हम लोग बिजनेस बना रहे हैं, शेयर प्राइस अपने आप आएगा because हम तो बिजनेस शेयर प्राइस follows, hopefully follows the business. बिजनेस आपको बता दूं, अगले 5 साल में हमारे जो डिपॉजिट है 2 लाख करोड़, वी बिलीव 6 लाख करोड़ हम बना लेंगे। जो लोन बुक है अभी हमारा 2 लाख करोड़, हम 5 लाख करोड़ लगता है पहुंच जाएंगे। अगर एंड प्रॉफिट जो है हमने गाइड किया 12,000 13,000 करोड़। मैं आपको अभी बता दूं, पब्लिकली बता रहा हूं, हम वी आर रनिंग अ बिजनेस। थोड़ी कभी अनसर्टेनिटीज आती हैं, कभी रेगुलेशन चेंज हो जाते हैं, कभी कुछ मार्केट में स्लो डाउन करना पड़ता है, इकोनॉमी अगर स्लो हो जाए, तेज हो जाए, तो एडजस्टमेंट करना पड़ता है। आप मेरे गाइडेंस ऑफ 12,000 करोड़ को भी आप टेक अपना ड्यू डिलिजेंस कर लीजिए, बिकॉज दिस इज बेस्ट एफर्ट कमेंट्स। बट डायरेक्शन वाइज दैट मच आई कैन सर्टनली फील, डायरेक्शन वाइज इस साल मान लीजिए मोटा मोटा पिछले साल के बराबर रहेगा, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग बिग ग्रोथ इस साल, मतलब 25 में। बट 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 we are expecting the bank to profit to increase substantially, चाहे वो 12 हो या 13 हो या 11 हो। मेरे कहने का मतलब डायरेक्शन बहुत स्ट्रांग है, लोन बुक का भी स्ट्रांग है, डिपॉजिट का भी स्ट्रांग है, कल्चर बहुत अच्छा है। बिकॉज आप तो सिर्फ नंबर देख रहे हैं, मैं आपको गारंटी करके बता रहा हूँ, बैंक का कल्चर जो हमारी थिंकिंग है, जिस तरह हम कस्टमर्स के लिए सोचते हैं, वो थिंकिंग बहुत अच्छा है, कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस अच्छा है। तो ये सब मिला के वी बिलीव दैट मार्केट बैंक को अप्रिशिएट करेगा।
So I'm a deposit holder with large deposit holder in your bank, and I go to the branch where the staff is also very good, sir. I meet them, sir. It's nice. The bank is very nice, sir. And you built an institution. Thank
We're
you.
all working for you. Myself, our management, Pradeep Natarajan, executive director on the board. He's also on this call. Maybe Pradeep towards the end, you can speak a little. There is other leaders. Everybody is here. Board is here. I'm just telling you on behalf of everybody, since I'm the MD of the bank, I'm speaking on behalf of everybody. We are very committed to you. We are very sensitive to your feeling and comment. See, share price rapidly ramped up to 100. उसके बाद 70 or 70 हो गया, तो मतलब थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर नीचे होता है।
26 भी गया था sir, and one shareholder mentioned 14 rupees he's bought, so he's 14 का 74 75, so he's at an immense gain, sir, अपना। And it's not that and I take this bank and the investment, there's no right time, invest any time, it will grow. You don't see 1 month 2 month fluctuation, you have to see for the long term growth. I see that in this bank. I don't see 1 month 2 month 3 month quarter on quarter fluctuation in the share price. I see it for the long term. long term में growth आएगा ही सर, आपका multi bagger होएगा ही आपका share price, sir.
Thank you for that. And Miss Mascaras ने कहा था कि I'm getting old. Madam, you are still only getting very young. So we have, just like you have confidence and faith in us, we also have faith in you. Keep confidence in us. ये बैंक long run बैंक का बहुत अच्छा है. That much I can tell you. Bank is superb on the long run. थोड़ा बहुत मार्केट में एक आध क्वार्टर में फ्लक्चुएशन ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है, मैं मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ. लॉन्ग टर्म बहुत अच्छा बैंक का. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move on to our next speaker shareholder, that is Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. We request you to accept the prompt on your screen and join as a panelist. Unmute your audio and video and proceed with your question.
Yes, very good evening, Chairman and MD and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Sir, your initial speech was very much informative and also worth listening to. So no, there lies no scope to raise any questions regarding. Still, I just want to know the investment is new age and digital technology to achieve increased customer engagement with better satisfaction. What are the steps we are taking off? And the main cause of concern, the data privacy and cyber security measures undertaken for protection. That is the main cause of concern from every field. And share thoughts on the banking focus on sustainable and profitable and technology-led growth. And any new branches are we planning to open up, and adding added facilities for the senior citizens passing on to us. Just from my side, and nothing to add more. Thank you, sir, and wish our bank grow leaps to leaps under your guidance. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jaideep, for everything. I'll answer your questions in the end. But only on senior citizens, let me tell you that we are sensitive about the senior citizens, and we all grow up with all of them around our lives. So we will do our best for them. And someone talked about car parking and all that. So we will introspect on all of these and try to become better. We'll look into our policies.
Thank you, sir. Our next speaker shareholder is Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. Please accept the prompt on your screen to join as a panelist.
माननीय सभापति जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और कर्मचारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार साहब कलकत्ता से आप सभी को राम राम कहता हूँ। आशा करता हूँ कि आप सभी इसमें अच्छे स्वास्थ्य में होंगे। सर, मैं उन 41,000 प्लस कर्मचारी भाई बहनों का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जिनकी मेहनत का फल है आज हमारी बैंक इतने अच्छे रिजल्ट की तरफ जा रही है। उसके साथ साथ मैं आपकी फैमिली और उन कर्मचारी भाई बहन की फैमिली का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जो सदा बैकबोन के रूप में आप लोग के साथ में खड़ी रहती है, जिससे हमारी कंपनी अच्छा रिजल्ट देती है। सर, एक तो बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट आप बैलेंस शीट के साथ में क्यों नहीं प्रोवाइड करते हैं? मुझे पूरे 2 घंटे लग गए आपके बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट देखने के लिए। आपने उसमें दिया कि IDFC बैंक के साइट पर जाइए, वहां जाता हूँ तो लोन ले लीजिए, ये ले लीजिए। लेकिन क्या तो आप स्पेशली बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट की लिंक प्रोवाइड करिए अपनी बैलेंस शीट में, या 39 पैने सर, जब 400 पैने की आप बैलेंस शीट दे रहे हैं उसमें 39 पैसे अगर ऐड करेंगे तो कितना खर्चा आएगा सर? अतः आप दीजिए, क्योंकि हर बैंक प्रोवाइड करती है और बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट से हमें हमारे फीमेल परसेंटेज, आपकी ब्रांच परसेंटेज और आपके CSR एक्टिविटी की पता लगता है। तो मैं सतीश गाडकर से कहूंगा कि थोड़ा इस पर ध्यान दे, क्योंकि उनसे 5 साल पहले तो हमें फोन करते थे, अब हम बूढ़े हो गए, हमें फोन नहीं करते सर। कि बूढ़ा आदमी डिस्कार्ड जो होता है ना, अब हम डिस्कार्ड हो गए, सुपर सिटीजन सतीश गाडकर फोन नहीं करते हमें। पहले तो बहुत फोन करते थे मीटिंग के पहले, है 2020-21 में। लेकिन ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, भगवान उनको लंबी उम्र दे सर। सर, आपने अपने वक्त में काफी कुछ बताया सर। अवार्ड से करोड़ जो हमारी बैंक को मिले हैं उसके लिए मैं हमारे कर्मचारी और आपका भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ, जिनकी मेहनत का फल है कि हमें अवार्ड से अवार्ड मिले सर। सर, फीमेल परसेंटेज अपने अकेले 18% है, तो मैं चाहूंगा कि आप अपनी फीमेल की परसेंटेज जरूर बढ़ाइए सर, और एक 10 ईयर की हाईलाइट दीजिए सर। जो ब्रांच हमारी खुद की बिल्डिंग में है उस पर आपने सोलर पैनल आदि की व्यवस्था की हो, तो उसके बारे में भी जरूर बताइएगा सर। सर, आजकल आप जैसे देखते हैं कि बड़ी बड़ी हॉस्पिटलों आदि में आग लग जाती है क्या, शॉर्ट सर्किट। तो हमारी बैंकिंग में भी काफी काम होता है सर। तो हमारे यहाँ बैंकिंग में मैं चाहूंगा कि हर ब्रेक में क्वार्टरली हो तो क्वार्टरली, हाफली तो जरूर अपने इसकी ऑडिट करवाई जाए कि कहीं और विश्वनाथन जी, आपके यहाँ तो 7 करोड़ शेयर आपके हैं, मैंने जो देखा शायद आप ही होंगे, तो आप 7 करोड़ शेयर के मालिक हैं, तो आपको तो आइडिया होगा कि एक इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या चाहता है। हरदम अच्छा चाहता है कि भी बैंक का अच्छा और अच्छे अच्छे रिपोर्ट मिले सर। सर, CSR एक्टिविटी आप जो करते हैं उसकी भी ऑडिट करवाइए सर, क्योंकि आजकल फैक एनजीओ बहुत हो गए बैद्यनाथन जी, इसलिए उनकी भी ऑडिट करवानी जरूरी है। और सर, मैं आप कहूँगा आपकी लंबी उम्र की कामना करते हैं, आपके अंडर में चाहता हूँ हमारी बैंक प्रॉफिट में अच्छा डिविडेंड प्रदान करे सर। और मैं हमारे सेक्रेटरी और उनका भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ, और सतीश साहब को कहते हैं भूलिए मत, बूढ़े हम हो गए, आप तो जवान हो, तो कभी बूढ़े को भी याद कर लिया करिए तो अच्छा रहेगा। और सर, मैं लास्ट में ही कहूंगा कि दिवाली आने वाली है, जितने भी हमारे शेयर होल्डर भाई, जितने भी हमारे डायरेक्टर है, उनको दिवाली की शुभकामना देता हूँ, और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ, भगवान हाँ, जितने मेरे डायरेक्टर भाई है, जितने भी मेरे एम्प्लॉई है, जितने भी मेरे वर्कर है और उनकी फैमिली, उनको हैप्पी हेल्दी रखना। और आने वाला त्योहार में हमारी डायरेक्टर वर्कर जो भी है उनकी फैमिली को विश करता हूँ कि अच्छे से मनाएंगे। इसके अलावा इस साल इसके त्योहार नहीं, मैं उनके जीवन में जो भी आनंद आने वाले हैं उसके लिए भी विश करता हूँ सर। और सर, एक रिक्वेस्ट है, हमारे सेक्रेटरी साहब को बोलिए दीपावली के टाइम में हमें याद करें, हम आपके शेयर होल्डर हैं, यानी फैमिली आपकी, और हर फैमिली में अपने आदमी को याद करता है, तो सतीश बाबू बोलिएगा, जरूर याद करेंगे। जय हिंद, जय भारत। आप सभी की लंबी उम्र की कामना करते हुए, अगले साल DC मीटिंग का वेट करते हुए मैं आप विदा लेता हूँ, और भगवान आपको लंबी उम्र दे, हमारे कर्मचारी को लंबी उम्र दे, हमारी कंपनी का भी अच्छा स्वास्थ्य, अच्छी विश करता हूँ, अच्छी कमाई दे। जय हिंद, जय भारत। नमस्कार विश्वनाथ वैद्यनाथ जी, नमस्कार।
थैंक यू सर। मैंने आपसे बहुत सीखा इस छोटे से आपके स्पीच में। थैंक यू, आपके सारे पॉइंट बहुत ही अच्छे थे। जो आपने एम्प्लॉयज़ को बधाई दी उसके लिए बहुत थैंक यू ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़। जो आपने बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट बताया, वो विल डेफिनेटली कंसिडर दैट। जो आपने सतीश को बोला कि आजकल आपको कॉल नहीं करता, सतीश ये
सब बूढ़े हो गए ना, इसलिए कॉल नहीं करते।
नहीं, आप बूढ़े नहीं हुए,
ज्यादा
बट
कॉल करते
आपने अपने बात किया। नहीं यार, बूढ़े नहीं हुए आप। मेरे एक बॉस होते थे मिस्टर केवी कामत, वो बोलते थे कि 50 के बाद रिवर्स गिनती शुरू कीजिए, आप 49, 48, 47 कीजिए, एंड फिर वो आप फिर हमेशा आप यंग रहेंगे, दिमाग में यंग रहेंगे। और
ये सब
जैसा
हम मन से यंग है, आप भी मन से यंग है।
बिल्कुल,
मैं भगवान जब प्रार्थना को, ये जो अपना मन है ना, ये बहुत मजबूत होता है। पहाड़ पे भी चढ़ा देता है कि नहीं? अगर मन में उत्साह नहीं है तो कमजोर रहेगा सर।
सही बात
आपकी
है।
लंबी उम्र कामना करता हूँ, आपके
थैंक
जितने भी कर्मचारी सबकी लंबी उम्र की कामना करता हूँ,
थैंक यू।
उनकी
नो,
फैमिली की लंबी उम्र की कामना करता हूँ, और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ सदा खुश रहे, सदा हंसमुख रहे उनके बच्चों के साथ में। नमस्कार।
रियली आई टेक इट एज अ ब्लेसिंग सर, थैंक यू, सच्ची में आशीर्वाद है। तो आपने फायर ऑडिट की बात की सर, वो सच बात है। बैंक का भी नुकसान होगा और एम्प्लॉयज़ को भी बहुत नुकसान होगा, बहुत जलन होगी। तो हमारे पास एक प्रॉपर टीम है, लेकिन फिर भी आपने कहा तो एक बार स्पेसिफिकली इसका चेक करते हैं। बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट आपने बताया, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आपने बताया, सीएसआर ऑडिट। मैं खुद सीएसआर कमेटी का चेयरमैन हूँ, बाकी मैं एक ही कमेटी चेयर करता हूँ, विच इज सीएसआर कमेटी। हमारा बैंक ऐसा बैंक है जहाँ पे सीएसआर कमेटी में आने के लिए बहुत डिमांड है। एवरीबडी वांट्स टू कम देयर, मतलब सिर्फ इतनी इसमें है, तो वो बात करेंगे इस बारे में। बट मैं बताऊं कि हम लोग बहुत सीरियसली करते हैं, और जो भी पैसा लगाते हैं सोच समझ के लगाते हैं। बट आपने कहा तो स्पेसिफिकली चेक करेंगे। और ओवरऑल आपने बताया, सब बातें आपने हमें बहुत अच्छी बताई आज, थैंक यू। एंड सतीश, दिस इज ये बहुत गलत सुना आज हमने कि तुम फोन नहीं करते हो जस्ट बिकॉज ही इज ओल्ड। ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए सतीश, प्लीज। ऐसा फीलिंग नहीं आना चाहिए किसी में। सॉरी अबाउट दिस सर।
No, noted.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. A reminder to the speaker shareholders, please limit your questions to 2 minutes only.
No, moderator, it's fine. I got the point, but shareholders getting a chance once in a while to speak. Let it be. I mean, if they want, if they have feelings, let them share it. It's okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
I mean, unless, of course, if you're repeating or if you're going off track, then you please come in to stabilize the conversation. Okay, that's good. But of course, be sensitive to a lot of people in the queue.
Our next speaker shareholder is Mr. Atanu Saha.
My point is that is the contingent liability, the matter of that 3 lakh, more than 3 lakh crore rupees, and other income also 6,100 something crore. So how do we manage it, sir? So one is that is, and another thing is that the IDFC First Bank jersey, when we get chance to wear that IDFC First Bank jersey and get chance to watch our different film or any other play or anything, sir. I am also the account holder, I'm also fixed deposit holder of Park Street branch. Anyhow, thank you. So I wish a good year ahead. One thing, sir, I'm just informing you, sir. Please, I got that data, the hard copy of 2024 March month. That is the amalgamate with IDFC Limited. But also, I'm not yet received my hard copy of annual general meeting, sir. Please request our Gaikwad ji, please send to me at least if possible, sir. And thank you, sir. Yes, sir. And another thing is that ICRA rating, sir, matter of AA plus, sir. Do you have any plan to rating any other rating agency, to adding any other rating agency, sir? Thank you, sir.
Sir, we have 4 rating agencies, sir. Crystal, ICRA, India Rating, and even CARE. Old ratings के पास भी हैं 4. Sir, I'm telling you, this is a matter of big pride for all of us to get rating agencies to upgrade an entity. So पिछले 2 साल में हमारे बैंक 2 बार अपग्रेड हो गया है. We are now AA+. This is my assurance to you. अपने लाइफ टाइम में within hopefully few years हम लोग AAA बन के रहेंगे.
This is the capex plan. It is on 2027. Definitely, our user, you inform everything. So one thing, it is addressed. It is as a shareholder, we need at least this. We are standing the last resort of all business transactions. So that matter of dividend. So definitely, we wish definitely near future it will happen. Thank you, sir. I Atanu Saha. I wish a good year ahead with good result and good health to every employer, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We could see the goodwill you have for us in your tone. Thank you for that. सर डिविडेंड में बहुत लोगों ने बात किया, मैं क्विकली बता दूं सो दैट आई डोंट हैव टू अक्यूमुलेट टू मेनी क्वेश्चंस फॉर द एंड. डिविडेंड ऐसा है पिछले 4 साल में ना बैंक के पहले से आपको पता है बैंक लॉस मेकिंग था. तो लॉस मेकिंग जब होता है तो बैंक कैन नॉट, एक अक्यूमुलेटेड लॉसेस होता है, अक्यूमुलेटेड मतलब हिस्टोरिकल लॉस. उसके बाद नए जब प्रॉफिट बनता है तो अक्यूमुलेटेड लॉस कम होता रहता है, कभी कभी अक्यूमुलेटेड लॉस पूरा वाइप आउट हो जाएगा. तो कहने का मतलब है कि अभी तक बैंक का अक्यूमुलेटेड लॉस चल रहा है, चाहे वो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर लोन हो, कुछ भी हो, जो भी हो, वो हुआ है. तो बैंक 2 साल से बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रॉफिट पोस्ट कर रहा है, 2400 करोड़ 2900 करोड़। इस साल भी बैंक के प्रॉफिट मैंने आपको बताया 19-20 पिछले साल के बराबर इस व्हाट आवर एक्सपेक्टेशन है, तो फिर भी स्ट्रॉन्ग है। तो कहने का मतलब है कि इस साल के बाद बेसिकली बैंक विल बिकम प्रॉफिटेबल, सॉरी वो accumulated लॉस वाइप आउट हो जाएगा, विल बिकम एलिजिबल टू पे डिविडेंड। ऑल्सो वी बिलीव दैट अभी जब मर्जर हो जाएगा IDFC और IDFC लिमिटेड का, उसके बाद उससे भी थोड़ा accumulated लॉस खत्म हो जाएगा, तो वी विल बिकम एलिजिबल टू गिव डिविडेंड soon. Now, after the merger has happened, we as a board will meet, and based on the recommendation of the board and the wisdom of the board and the evaluation of the board, we will study this. We will try to come up with a dividend if it's possible. Accumulated loss problem solve हो जाएगा बहुत जल्दी, फिर वो खत्म हो जाएगा, then we'll become eligible. फिर we'll evaluate it and we'll submit to the shareholders for their permission. तो मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि we have in our mind, बहुत लोगों ने कहा हम लोग इस मामले में बहुत सेंसिटिव हैं। कई लोगों ने बताया, मैडम ने बताया कि हम कैपिटल फ्लोस हर साल डिविडेंड बढ़ाता था 7-8 साल के लिए, ऐसा वक्त होपफुली यहाँ पे भी आएगा। लेकिन सर डिविडेंड हमारे दिमाग में भी है, मैं आपको बताऊं हमारे दिमाग में भी है। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि है, रोड मैप में है, बहुत ही जल्दी होपफुली आपको गुड न्यूज मिलेगा। और जब आएगा उसके बाद मैंने आपको बताया अगले 4-5 साल तक मुझे तो बैंक का प्रॉफिट बहुत अच्छा दिखता है, उसमें से डिविडेंड मेरे हिसाब से आना चाहिए। आप देखते रहिए। ओके,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. We move to our next speaker, shareholder Amrendra Ray. Mr. Amrendra Ray, may we request you to unmute your audio and video and proceed with your question?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, very much.
Respected Chairman, Mr. MD and CEO, Mr. V. Vaidyanathan, other board of members present, myself, Amorendranath Rai, an equity shareholder of IDFC First Bank, joining video conferencing from Kolkata. It is 10th annual general meeting organized by the bank through video conferencing. Special thanks to our company secretary, Mr. Satish Gaikwad, for giving me an opportunity to express my views, and his secretariat department rendering good investor service, sending e-annual report, joining link with speaker serial number well in advance. Sir, I asked for physical copy of annual report 2 times, but still date I have not received. Being a senior citizen, it is very difficult to go through the soft copy of 367 pages annual report thoroughly. Please send physical copy of annual report at least to the speaker shareholders next time. Sir, I want to congratulate our company secretary and his secretariat department for bringing out 367 pages annual report, which is colorful, exhaustive, self-explanatory, with facts and figures are all in place and adhere to the all norms of corporate governance. Sir, profit after tax increased about 21.31% and stood at 2,957 crores of rupees in FY24, compared to the previous year's net profit 2,437 crores of rupees. Sir, on consolidated basis, borrowing has been reduced. Other liabilities, contingent liabilities also reduced. I appreciate our management's effort in this regard. Sir, congratulations for awards and accolades received by our bank and CSR activities done by our bank. Sir, with the increasing security risks and cyber attack and data protection, what safeguard taken by our bank to protect customer financial information? Please share your views. Sir, any plan to increase our branches network in small towns or rural areas? Sir, how many of our loan is given through online or on apps of the total loan book? Please share your views. Sir, I have casted my e-voting in favor of all resolutions. I have full trust on our strong, efficient management. I wish our bank's prosperity I believe under the leadership of our honorable MD CEO Vaidyanathan sir, our bank will grow up newer height in near future. Thank you for patient hearing. Over to you for further proceeding. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We really thank you for your good wishes.
Thank you. We'll move on to our next speaker shareholder, Mr. Subhash Kar.
Good evening, everyone, and greetings of the day to our respected chairman, sir, MD and CEO, sir, and all the board members. My name is Subhash Kar, joining from Kolkata. Chairman, sir, your initial speech was a very informative one, excellent one, clearly explained our bank, present and future prospects. Sir, I would like to congratulate you and the entire management for excellent performance financial year 2023-24. Profit after tax, it's a big jump and a robust performance. Continue with this performance in the coming year. Sir, our company's CSR policy was excellent and also for achieving various awards. Sir, I convey my sincere thanks to our well-experienced company secretary and the entire team for giving wonderful investor services and registering my name as a speaker. I wholeheartedly support all the regulations. Sir, my previous speaker already asked my question, so no needs to repeat it. Nothing to add more. I wish you and the entire team very good health and a great success and prosperities in the coming future. Thank you.
Sir.
नमस्कार.
नमस्कार. आपको भी बोलूंगा और मनोज जी को बोलूंगा, अगर आईपीएल टिकट ना दे सकें तो कम से कम सतीश, you should print some t-shirts. ये टी-शर्ट का इनका आइडिया बहुत अच्छा है. Print some t-shirts. Now we can't give to all shareholders. There are 2 million shareholders into 1,000 rupees a t-shirt. That'll be a lot of money. We can't afford it. But please, at least you have some cutoff, some logic you make, and please distribute maybe 10,000.
सर, आप कोशिश करने से सब कुछ हो सकता है.
बहुत खर्चा होगा.
कुछ भी हो सकता है.
अरे सुभाष जी, अगर 2 मिलियन लोगों
आपका ऊपर हमारा फेद है इतने.
हाँ, थैंक यू सर. लेकिन हम टी-शर्ट कुछ लोगों को भेजेंगे. आप क्या लॉजिक लगाना है वो सतीश को छोड़ता हूँ. सतीश, अब सोचो, फिगर आउट एटलीस्ट तुम मतलब 1,000 या मे बी टी-शर्ट बना के you can figure out if you can distribute to some select shareholders. On what logic, I leave it to you. But that's a good idea actually. हमारा ब्रांड का प्रमोशन भी होगा. आप पहनेंगे, मार्केट पे जाएंगे, लोग देखेंगे हमारा.
हाँ, ये तो होगा. सही.
ठीक है सतीश.
Thank you. Yeah, will.
Please work on it. Yeah.
Thank you, Subhash ji.
Satish, 10,000 t-shirts, Satish.
Okay.
Logic left to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker shareholder is Vimal Kanswa. As there's no response.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, Chairman Sir, Mr. Chaudhary, MD and CEO, Mr. Vaidyanathan Sir, and entire board of directors and my fellow shareholders. This year, I have also gone through the balance sheet of the company, of the bank, and most of the questions are already asked by our fellow shareholders, so I won't repeat. I will just have a quick 2-3 points, which will, I would request MD Sir to please kindly reply on that. You already confirmed that the merger of IDFC Bank will take another 1 or 2 months. So there is no issue. We will wait to get our shares of the bank. And I am the original shareholder since the day of demerger from IDFC holding company in the bank. And since then, I keep on adding my shares in IDFC Limited and also in IDFC Bank. Ultimately, all the shares in IDFC will get merged into IDFC Bank, and I'll get the merger ratio 1.55. Sir, I'm holding very large number of shares in the bank with a patient that the bank is just with the hope that the bank will improve its working. And one day it will be a definitely universal bank and it can compete with ICICI, SDFC and all. Another point is, sir, keeping the large branch network, especially focus in retail business. Our earnings are very low because if you really see the other banks like SDFC, I am SDFC Bank since formation of the bank in SDFC in 95. And I see year after year good growth in the earnings of the bank and plus book value and market cap. But unfortunately, with the nearly 1,000 branch network and our especially focus in retail business, our earnings are not improving. So that kindly, sir, you just see that what best we can do to improve our earning per share, which will ultimately indirectly boost the market capitalization and share price. And the concern of most of the shareholders, on the share price, the same as mine. I am HNI large investors. My entire family and myself are holding shares in various banks and other large corporates. And this also bank, we have full trust in the board of directors and especially in you and the directors. And we hope our bank will perform definitely better. Sir, one suggestion I wanted to give you is that now most of the banks have started offering stock broker services with Demat. I bank presently in Mumbai. I am from Mumbai, sir. Sorry, I did not introduce myself. Vimal Kaswa from Mumbai. I bank with Prabhadevi branch. Staff is very responsive, very cooperative, very friendly. And you will wonder, most of my deposits, banks, everything, dealings, accounts shifted to IDFC Bank from SDFC in the last 2 years or 3 years. And the staff is very friendly. They are very responsive. On one phone call, they attend our queries or whatever we want, all our fixed deposits, savings bank accounts, term deposits, whatever we have. We are getting very good service from the branch. And I congratulate the entire team and staff of IDFC Bank for providing wonderful service to the customers, like no other bank. So, sir, please give a thought as to how we can, like HDFC Securities. I am having an online trading platform with HDFC Securities. Similar to that, we can commence stock broking, which is in today's time is a good business. You know the market capitalization and the index from where to where it has reached, and the more number of Demat accounts are added every month. Millions of Demat accounts are added. People are taking interest in stock trading and investment because other securities are not giving good returns. So this is one vertical we can add to our bank because as it is, stock broking is not a new subject for the investors. And with the growing investor community, the bank will definitely benefit by this on this vertical.
That's a point understood, sir.
Now, next one is that I would like to know if there any open forex position in the bank with the currency fluctuation, because I hope it is all covered head back to back. But if there is any open forex position which might impact risk of the bank in future, kindly highlight on that. Another point is that, sir, there are claims against the bank on the same page.
On this. Printed on. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sorry. There is on the same page, there is another figure of 124 crore, which is claimed against the bank, not acknowledged as a debt. So is it a disputable, or the bank might face any liability against that, or what? And what is the potential risk the bank might, because the bank has not admitted the claim. Means it is a refusal of the claim by the bank. But there must be a litigation of the amount of this amount, 124 crore. Of course, that's looking to the size of the balance sheet. It is not much. But then we would like to know the nature of this claims, why the bank has refused. Another point is that the NPA. The gross NPA is 3718 crore this year as against 3884 crore. So hardly there is any significant decline in NPA. But percentage-wise, it is down because the advances and the advances have gone up. So in percentage-wise, it is 1.88% this year as against 2.51% in the last year. So this is on page 276 and 277 of the balance sheet. So the amount is stagnant, more or less. So whether this NPA is a complete, you consider as a bad debts, or there is a possibility of recovery of this amount from the borrowers. So kindly your thoughts on that. Another point is that next year our balance sheet is showing all the figures in thousands. In today's time, when the value of rupee is so low, it is very difficult to understand the figure, such a large figure. So like other companies, sir, kindly see that all the figures are presented in crores, so that is easy to understand and and for reading and reading convenience. So kindly just maybe you can give a thought to present all the figures in crores. Another point is that, sir, me and my family, we have large amount of deposits, fixed deposits and saving deposits in the bank, only with the hope that it is safe, secure every time, any time of the day or night. Plus, we have so many local facilities also. So just a word of assurance from your side. There is no need to worry because we see all the ratings from all of the bank. But a word of mouth from your will make a lot of difference. And sir, just now while discussion, you mentioned that after merger with IDFC with bank, losses, accumulated losses will be wiped out. So is there any share which IDFC will share? Because ultimately this IDFC Limited is going to be wind up. So how these losses can be set off after merger? This point is not clear to me. Rest otherwise, sir, everything is fine. And I support all the resolutions. I wish you all the best. I wish you a long and very healthy life to see Silver Jubilee of the bank very soon. And wish you all the very best to the board of directors, all the fellow shareholders. May God give you long and healthy life so that under your leadership, the bank can achieve its target in the next 15-20 years, what you have planned. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. We, all of us, all my colleagues, employees, etc., listening to the program, and even our board, take your comment as good wishes and blessings. So
yes, sir. Your employees are really very hardworking. I must appreciate their services. They are very attentive. One phone call, you need not call second time or maybe third time, and they are very responsive. And when rarely I visit the branch, maybe once or twice in a year, but they give very good response, and they are very sensitive to the customer's need. And your online trading net banking platform is excellent and is offering all the services with full transparency. Whenever we have any fixed deposits, it is online showing how much interest you have calculated till today. If you break the FD today, what interest you are going to get. If you break your FD on maturity, what interest you are going to get. So everything is transparent. Very convincing and excellent, sir. Congratulations to the entire IT team.
So thank you, sir, for that. I really mean it. Our employees will be happy to hear you, and thanks for the encouragement. I speak on their behalf in that branch who's serving you. Thank you for that. I want to just, since you raised many points, I'll quickly finish it so that the next speaker doesn't have to ask these questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
जल्दी बोल दूं. एक तो आपने बताया कि the broking का आपने बोला, काफी विस्तार बताया. Generally एक idea अच्छा है. हम लोग भी कई बार सोचते हैं इस बारे में. But इस बारे में हम लोग सोचेंगे थोड़ा deeply. I agree with you that Indian stock market will do very well next 20-30 years. So we should look at that. अब आपने बताया कि deposit का आपने मेरे से assurance मांगा. मैं आपको सीधा बोल दूं कि bank is in a very strong situation, very strong. हम लोगों के पास इतने सारे रिस्क मेजर्स हैं. हम लोग 80% हमारा डिपॉजिट अभी रिटेल हो गया है क्योंकि हम डिपॉजिट से रेस करते हैं. पहले नहीं.
Yes, sir. I've seen that your deposit retail is expanding like anything.
80%.
Yes.
Retail deposit होते हैं.
Yeah. It is not a joke.
It's not a
and
joke.
maybe, sir, this is because of personalized service your team is giving to the customers.
Yes, sir. पहले 27% था.
And sir, एक चीज भूल गया मैं. Sorry to interrupt. When your executives and people meet us, they create a confidence in the bank. जो कोई दूसरे बैंक के कस्टमर नहीं कर सकते. Like State Bank, I'm banking with 6-7 other banks. But the confidence what I get interacting with your staff and with your RM, relationship manager or branch manager, that create confidence in us. With the result, I am keeping my crores of rupees of savings in the bank. And
sir, I'm thankful to you. I'm thankful to you and for everybody who's keeping money with us. I'll just quickly, in the interest of time, मैं आपको इतना बता दूं. तो बैंक में very strong से retail हो गया है. दूसरा, बैंक governance is very strong. हम लोग हाई प्रीमियम देते हैं. लिक्विडिटी, बहुत लिक्विडिटी रखते हैं बैंक में. एंड लिक्विडिटी रखते हैं. बैंक का फंडामेंटल मॉडल बहुत स्ट्रांग है. और आपको इतना सिंपली बता दूं, बैंक इज वेरी स्ट्रांग शेप. आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट personally. I'm telling you, banks in a very, very good shape.
Then
and let me also tell you directly and personally, your deposits are totally safe with the bank.
Sir, we know very well. We know. Otherwise, I would not have kept my.
मैंने आपने सीधा सवाल पूछा, मैंने आपको सीधा जवाब दिया.
बहुत अच्छा किया सर आपने. My confidence has doubled in the bank after your few words, and I am having peaceful sleep after keeping so much of deposits in the bank, and the same I hope it will continue in future.
मैंने आपको 2 सेंटेंस में बोल दिया. बैंक is your deposit are totally safe.
Okay. No deposit. I'm sure.
एक मिनट.
I'm comfortable.
मेरी बात सुन लीजिए.
जी सर जी.
मेरे डिपॉजिट बैंक में ही है. मेरे ब्रदर, सिस्टर, फैमिली सबके पैसे इसी बैंक में.
मेरी भी सर पूरी फैमिली IDFC बैंक में ही है.
तो आप आगे आप समझ जाइए बैंक के थोड़े.
और मेरी जो मैं I stay very close to your bank in Prabhadevi and Worli I stay. So it is very convenient for me to bank with IDFC.
Got it, sir. Thank you. Now अभी मैं आपको सिर्फ फंड रेज की बात कर लूँ. देखिए, जो EPS की बात होता है अलग होती है, वो प्राइस टू बुक की बात अलग होती है. बैंक के ना कोर, मैंने आपको बताया अर्ली स्टेज बैंक है. प्रॉफिट थे नहीं बैंक में, इसलिए रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी नहीं आता है. रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी कम हुआ था तो फिर बुक वैल्यू नहीं बढ़ता है. ये सच है बैंक का. लेकिन बहुत इंप्रूवमेंट है. 0% रिटर्न इक्विटी से 5 साल में बैंक के 10% रिटर्न इक्विटी पहुंच गया है. तो जो हम डाइल्यूट करते हैं शेयर्स, फॉर्चुनेटली एक बात है, बैंक हमेशा मार्केट में प्रीमियम में ट्रेड कर रहा है टू बुक वैल्यू. जब बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर 35 था, हमने 57 में स्टॉक इश्यू किया था। अभी बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर 40 था, 42 था, हमने 80 पे इश्यू किया। अभी 45 या 90 पे इश्यू किया। तो हर बार जब हम प्रीमियम पे इश्यू करते हैं तो एग्जिस्टिंग शेयर होल्डर का बेनिफिट होता है। तो बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर इसमें फायदा ही हुआ है। मैं इतना बता दूं, शेयर होल्डर का फायदा ही हुआ है कि जब हम प्रीमियम पे रेस करते हैं एग्जिस्टिंग, क्योंकि बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर बढ़ गया है तो रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी कम है, लेकिन वहां से बैंक के बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर बढ़ गया है तो फायदा ही हुआ है। तो एंड मार्केट में बैंक्स के वैल्यूएशन प्राइस टू बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर का मल्टीपल मिलता है। इसमें आपका नुकसान कुछ नहीं हुआ है। और वैसे भी कैपिटल जरूरी था बैंक के लिए एट दैट स्टेज, क्योंकि बैंक अर्ली स्टेज था। मेरे हिसाब से, पहले भी किसी ने पूछा, उसका जवाब दे दूं उसका, बाय अभी हो सकता है 2029 पहुंचने के पहले फिर से 2 बार वैल्यूएशन हो, लेकिन होपफुली मार्केट हमें इतना भरोसा करता है फिर से प्रीमियम पे लेंगे। एंड देन बाय 28-29 इतना टाइम लगता है बैंक बनाने में, 5 साल हुए, 5 साल और लगेंगे। बैंक का रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी विल बी सो स्ट्रॉन्ग, तब बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर भी बढ़ जाएगा, रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी विल बी स्ट्रॉन्ग, ग्रोथ विल बी स्ट्रॉन्ग, बैंक में गवर्नेंस इश्यू हो नहीं सकता। दैट इज तो वी ऑल हियर इन द बोर्ड टू टेल यू। तो ऐसे बैंक का जो द वैल्यूएशन वी बिलीव, आई एम वेरी बुलिश अबाउट अ बैंक। मैं आपको सीधा बोलता हूँ, आई एम वेरी वेरी बुलिश अबाउट अ बैंक।
सर आपको तो होना ही चाहिए।
मैं वेरी बुलिश, क्योंकि बैंक इतना अच्छा है। तो 29 में आप उठेंगे, बुक वैल्यू पर शेयर भी बढ़ चुका होगा, होपफुली मार्केट इसके बुक प्राइस टू बुक को भी अप्रिशिएट करेगा। तो आई एम वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट। अब आगे मार्केट कंडीशन जो होगा होगा।
तो ये तो कैपिटल है, वी हैव टू कैरी विद दिस लार्ज कैपिटल बेस, बिकॉज़ व्हिच इज परहैप्स
से रहेगा सर, बिकॉज़ ये तो अर्ली
बिकॉज़ ये शायद सर ये
आगे होपफुली डायल्यूशन प्रीमियम पे करेंगे। तो बैंक अच्छा है।
ये आई थिंक
आगे बढ़ते हैं सर, लॉट ऑफ अदर शेयर होल्डर्स आर वेटिंग टू टॉक, बट आई डोंट मीन टू कट यू, डोंट गेट मी रॉन्ग, क्योंकि
No, never sir, never. Thank you very much for your time and expert, I mean the comments. But the only thing is the share broking, please give once again a thought.
Yes, वो मैंने आप सुन लिया सर,
because HDFC
सर सुन
securities.
लिया वो बात हमने।
Please, thank you very much sir for your time. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. We move on to our next speaker shareholder, Redappa Gundaluru.
In the interest of all shareholders' time and all.
Chairman, MD sir.
Yes sir.
Vanakkam. Yeah. Sir, my chairman Sanjeev Chaudhary sir, MD and CEO, dynamic entrepreneur in India. Vaidyanathan Vembu sir, our executive directors, supporters Pradeep Natarajan ji, Subhanshu Jain sir, Chetan Sanghvi ji, Neero Manier ji, and all other non-executive directors, the independent directors, and also my key person, Company Secretary Satish Gaikwad ji, and my fellow shareholders. Good evening, namaste sir. Sir, my name is Redappa Gundaluru from Hyderabad. I'm a stock financial advisor, research analyst, and also stockbroker at Motilal Oswal. Sir, what a wonderful speech you are given in the starting. And with the presentation, I have not shown such type of passionate, you are giving numbers to the shareholders and public, sir. What a visionary you are. Sir, wonderful patience hearing, immediately clarification, and also you have a very much guts to say sorry in the live to our shareholders. Salute to you. Wonderful personality you are. Sir, your speech is very wonderful. Presentation is wonderful. You are passionately with the bottom of heart. You are the presentation has given, sir. I can understand, sir. I'm also from employee to entrepreneur, sir. This is Redappa. 16 years I worked as employee. After 2017, as an independent the stockbroker, I have a 300 customers now. So, on first day there is no business. Now I'm getting my bread and butter with my hard work. So I'm seeing, sir, I'm taking inspiration. I'm active participant since more than 3 years. Sir, every year you are the updating, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, as a request, the annual report I received well in advance, and thank you, Company Secretary. Wonderful. It was a wonderful, colorful information in that, sir. Sir, in the wonderful board of members, and your smiles are very wonderful, sir. And also, sir, brand ambassadors are not impacting our sir. That is UK, sir. Sir, please support. Why not, sir? So I don't know whether you are done or not. I don't know, but I'm giving advice. My personal view. Please look into that, sir. Sir, my comment: stock price is not impacted by our ambassadors, sir. And also you are not so impacted, sir. It's a stock market. Everybody asking the stock market. Okay, sir. Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta comparing with other banks. Don't compare with other banks. My bank is unique, sir. My fundamentals, ethics, values are unique. Will prove, sir. We have confidence on you. So after receiving the annual report, I gone through the first page to last page, sir. I found there is a wonderful world-class transparency governance. Appreciate to you. All the KMPs, including CFO and also company secretary, they are coordinating and given the very wonderful annual report, and congratulations. Sir, CSR, tremendous. Go ahead. ESG, also wonderful. Sir, we are the number one digital banking. One of our shareholders given his testimony. The app is very beautiful app. My company has delivered good profitable growth, more than 28% CAGR. Good loan book. Sir, really, I'm very much touched with your words, culture, sir. Our culture, very amazing. I am the customer with the capital first, sir. At that time, you were the associates as treated as a customer, sir, as very friendly. Their number still I'm having decade, 1 month decade. So that is the capital first, and also now our IDFC First Bank. So last year, your friend, sir, has given the speech. Your classmate, sir. So he's told about your the childhood experiences. Really, I'm not forgettable, sir. Last year, he's I guess he's in the next panel speaker, sir. And also this, I wanted to appreciate the wonderful corporate governance, sir. And also the just a minute, sir, opening with the notes. I'm forgetting. That's the reason I'm noted. I'll finish, sir. I'll finish 1 minute, sir. Sir, congratulations for the wonderful numbers you are posted, sir. Wonderful quality management, technical momentum is there, growth mindset you are having, sir. Wonderful awards winning, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, my personal suggestion is please support the rural area girl child education also. Sir, please do in the 3-in-1 account also. Wonderful, sir. Sir, you are already given my questions answer. ROE you are given. Contingent levels you are getting marking, sir. Here dividend also you are given. So just to give the my question is your vision 2 to 5 years. So what type of innovative thoughts, plans, strategies you are having? What is your expenses? What is your branches you are going to open? I would like to know, sir. In that I'll assume I'm also analyst. No, so that's the reason, sir. So risk management, sir. So it is very important. So what type of risk management the policy is we are having? So please comment on that, sir. Apart from this, I don't have single queries and financials, sir. I supported all the resolutions, sir. VC is very good, sir. Please continue VC, sir. So, Satish, please, your services are highly wonderful. I received the link, annual report, and also I'm the active shareholder of very last few years. And I would like to thank your wonderful services, sir. Sir, I have one humble, sir, other expenditure is steeply increased, sir. Is restricted, sir. Why? Because we are growing. So you are already doing, but my suggestion is it was steeply increased, sir. Please look at that and also please comment on this. And Mr. Satishji, don't waste time. If please, you ask to our shareholders to restrict only agenda. Out of the agenda, I don't want, sir. Why, sir? We are the investors, sir. We don't want a T-shirt, sir. We are the ambassadors. We are the ambassadors of our company. So please, you take care of this. Why? Because our MD and CEO very valuable. Next time, please take care of that. That is my suggestion, sir. I have some one request, sir. Humble request is I have a couple the consumer loans, sir. It was some outstanding loans. It was a Corona time, so some outstanding unhealthy is there, sir. So I tried several times to my secretary, but not resolved, sir. So I am feeling very unhappy. So ask one branch manager, please look into that. Please close that account. I wanted to open a new account with IDFC First Bank, and also I'll maintain good deposit in that, sir. So this is a humble request. It's a since pending, sir. So I don't want to blame anybody because I'm the very good customer in this. This issue is very suffering me, sir. I'm suffering. Please look into. Please need a resolution in a couple of days, sir. Next 1 or 2 days. I'm hoping. Why? Because I don't want to bring, but this is a platform. Why? Because I tried several times to landline number and the Hamanshi Parmar other numbers, sir. There are immediately not responded, sir. I felt this is only the not unhappy, sir. Sir, finally I'm concluding, sir. Under your leadership, sir, we will achieve many more higher awards in coming financial year, sir. We have faith on you, trust on you. Go ahead, take a proper decision with the board supporting, sir. Sir, under your leadership, sir, there is no single black spot on my company image or financial, sir. That is your greatness, sir. That is your leadership, sir. And also, I think you are a very sensitive person, sir. So, all of this, I'm simply saluting you. Definitely, I'll meet you in Bombay, sir. I gone with Chennai, but you're not sitting in Chennai. I came to know that. Definitely, Chennai definitely honor you, sir, with the shawl and memento with you, sir. Thank you, Satoshi. Please take care of Satish. Please take care of my issues, and don't want to repeat once again. And thank you, sir, for a wonderful. Vanakkam, sir. Tamil konjam konjam theriyum, sir.
Vanakkam. Absolutely, Vanakkam. So thank you very much for your very good comments and for your encouragement. All of us in the board take your comments and thank you for that. Now, quickly, I'll finish one line. I'll finish Ran's, so I can save time. On the Wayanad thing, I want to share with you that immediately Wayanad happened. Rachna Iyer, who's the head of the CSR, heading CSR, she proposed it. We cleared it, and we contributed to Wayanad immediately within 1 or 2 days of the Wayanad incident, because we felt it is a horrible incident. So accident. So we supported that. Other thing on girl child, we will study this a little more. Now, on your comment on ethical banking, we really believe in it. I can only tell you that we don't want any penny into our pockets, into our share price, into our company that does not belong to us. It will be dirty money. We don't want dirty money in our home. We don't want dirty money in our share price. So we believe in that. So you trust us, we will keep it like that. But thank you for your compliment. Now, culture, yes, we are very focused on that. We will not let go on that front. Then you talked about what are innovative things we will do. It's a long list. So pardon me to skip that question. It's a very long list. Day in and day out of bank is thinking innovation. So let me say, and that's how the bank is building so many products. Just remember, tell you, bank has launched so many products in the last 5 years. So many products. We started three products. Hope so just some loans. Now today I told you in the beginning, Universal Bank, everything launched in the last 5 years. So the result of that will come in the next 5 years. See, everything you have to sow a seed, then only you get a result. We have sown seeds in the last 5 years. The result of sowing seeds will come in the next 5 years. That is how it works. Okay, so you will see the results. You talked about profit will come. Now, you're an analyst yourself, so you know how, if a company is built, if it makes stable increase in profit for 15, 20 years, you know the power of compounding. I am telling you, we are thinking power of compounding in this bank. And hopefully it will show in the share price. Once again,
I know, we are believing you, sir.
Don't worry about this next quarter, up or down. Think long. Okay, the bank is fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Next.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker shareholder is Lekha Shah. Please accept the prompt on your screen to join as a panelist and unmute your audio and video and proceed with your question.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Absolutely, Lekha ji.
विश्वनाथन जी, आप इतने शांति से सबका आंसर आप बोल रहे हो, इतना सारा बोलने को दे रहे हो, आप तक नहीं जा रहे हो, ये मुझे पहला बताइए।
नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल नहीं थका हूँ। हमारे सारे बोर्ड में कोई भी नहीं थका, सब लोग आपको सुनने के लिए बैठे हैं।
हम तो थक गया सर, मीटिंग का सुन के हम थक गया है। आप नहीं थका, अच्छा है सर। इवन मैं ऐसा सब एवरी डे बोलती थी, सभी कंपनी में बोलती थी, चेयरमैन सर हम लोग को वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस कर दीजिएगा। आज मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है बीसी नहीं चाहिए, फिजिकल मीटिंग चाहिए सर। इतनी सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं सभी कुछ सर। एक मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट कर रही हूँ, AGM ऐसे सर एनुअल रिपोर्ट का हिसाब से कुछ पूछना चाहिए, पूरा घर का बारे में सब कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहिए। आप ऐसा मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है सर। ये फ्यू मिनट में मैं मेरा स्पीकर कंप्लीट कर देती हूँ सर। आप शांति से सुनते हो, आपके लिए एक भी शब्द बोलने का आई एम स्पीचलेस सर। वैद्यनाथन जी, मैं स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ मेरा स्पीच। रेस्पेक्टेड चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स and my fellow members, good evening and regards to everyone. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I would like to thank our company secretary Satish ji, especially Angit ji, for giving me this opportunity and for smooth process where I am able to talk in front of you all in AGM. I found the AGM notice and I am delighted to say AGM report is so beautiful, full of colors, fact and figures in place. Also, it's really useful with lot of information. Thank you, Vishwanathan ji, for such a informative and wonderful presentation. Sir, I pray to God that He always shower His blessing upon you. Chairman Sir, again, I thank our Company Secretary Sadesh ji, especially Angit Bhai for their best performance and always outstanding support for all my doubts. Hence, I have no questions today. Chairman Sir, I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions for today's meeting. Thank you.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Chairman sir, MD sir, Board of Directors, and my fellow shareholders. Myself, Keval Kumar, joining the meeting from Delhi. Sir, I would like to know what is the terminal gross NPA and NPA as on March 25? What will be terminal GNPA and net NPA in March 2025? And my next question is that whether our bank also implements the government-sponsored schemes like Atal Pension Yojana, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Jeevan Suraksha Bima Yojana, PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, etc. Because this is a good source of customer acquisition. Myself was in UCO Bank and retired about 3 years ago. And I have a good experience of getting new customers through these schemes. So I would like to know whether our bank is also implementing. There is scheme for Sukanya Yojana also, and KCC, Kisan Credit Card, etc. So these are the only two questions I would like to know. Thank you.
Keep it very quick in interest of time, sir. Sir, prospects bank के बहुत अच्छे हैं. Number two, अच्छे मतलब मैंने आपको बताया कि we expect 25 to be somewhere like 2024. इसका रीजन मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ क्योंकि प्रोविजंस जो है नॉर्मलाइज हो रहे हैं. बट मैंने आपको जैसे बताया हमारा बिलीफ है FY26, FY27, 28, 29, 30 we have strong belief that bank is in a very strong footing. ठीक है. दूसरा हो गया ग्रॉस एनपीए नेट एनपीए. ग्रॉस एनपीए नेट एनपीए of 25 ending will be probably lesser than what it was for gross net NPA of FY24. That is our belief. कम से कम थोड़ा बहुत तो कम ही होगा. We at least there is no major deterioration. It's stable. Let me say it's stable. Third thing about the government schemes, we also believe that government schemes are very good schemes, and we also want to participate in them, and we will work and explore more of that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move on to our next speaker shareholder, Muskan Jain. Please accept the prompt on your screen to join as a panelist and unmute your audio and video and proceed with your question.
नमस्कार चेयरमैन साहब, मैं दिल्ली से मुस्कान जैन के साथ उनका पोस्ट लीडर अजय कुमार जैन बोल रहा था. और सबसे बड़ी बात तो मैं आपके धैर्य को प्रणाम करता हूँ. मैंने आज कम से कम 700 AGM अटेंड कर रखी है और आज वैसे 15वीं AGM है. आप जैसा पेशेंस वाला और जिसके पेशेंस से लोग इमोशनल खिलवाड़ कर रहे हैं, ऐसा यशस्वी चेयरमैन मुझे कहीं देखने को नहीं. सर, यदि किसी ने डिपॉजिट भी करा है तो आपसे गारंटी बॉन्ड ले रहा है कि मेरा पैसा सेफ है या नहीं है. सर धन्य. और आपसे ये भी पूछवा लिया आपके भी खाते में कितने अकाउंट है. ये सर बहुत डायनेमिक और बहुत बढ़िया चेयरमैन है सर. आप ऐसा नहीं मिला सर, प्लीज. और आपके साथ इतना जो ये काम हुआ ना आज AGM में, ये डेकोरम नहीं है सर, इसको रेस्ट्रिक्ट कराइए सर. आप जैसे चेयरमैन का मिल रहा है जिसने इतना बैंक को कहाँ से कहाँ पहुंचा दिया कि तो किसी ने अनुशंसा नहीं करी. इस तरह के छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चन कोई लॉजिक नहीं है सर. और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि मेरे को जो एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, मैंने 1 रुपये का लोन कराया और मैं उसकी सर्विस से इतना अच्छा प्रभावित हुआ. मेरे लिए तो फर्स्ट टाइम एक्सपीरियंस था IDFC बैंक का. लेकिन सर वाकई में जो आपने बोला या जिन प्रश्नों के उत्तर में दिए, पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से कहता हूँ सर, बहुत अच्छी तरह ट्रीट करते हैं आप. यही शायद लगता है आपका मोटो रहा है और इतना अच्छा कुछ सिखाया है. इसका इम्प्लीमेंट एक बार सर थोड़ा सा इसका ना काफी ये भी कीजिए, थोड़ा मोबिलाइजेशन कीजिए कस्टमर को जोड़ने का. जो पर्टिकुलर शेयर होल्डर्स है, जैसे मैं दिल्ली से बोल है हम लोग, तो हमारी बड़ी इच्छा होती है कि यार जुड़े, लेकिन कोई इतना प्रचार या इतना कोशिश नहीं होती, एक थोड़ा सा एफर्ट कीजिए सर। आज जो हमारी AGM है, ये साथ साथ इन्वेस्टर एनालिस्ट मीटिंग भी हो गई है सर, क्योंकि इतना कुछ आपने बता दिया, इतना कुछ बता दिया, चाहे कुछ कुछ कॉन्फिडेंशियल बातें भी थी, वो भी आपने बता दी, बहुत अच्छा लगा सर। और सर एक सबसे बड़ी बात मेरे को आपकी अच्छी लगी कि आप है ना हमारी कंपनी के ऐसे चेयरमैन हैं कि जो कामधेनु और कल्पवृक्ष के बारे में मैंने सुना था कि वो क्या होते हैं क्या नहीं होते, वो आप हैं सर। आपने शेयर होल्डर ने कहा और आपने तुरंत हाँ भर ली, और यही तो एक शेयर होल्डर को चाहिए होता है कि वो अपने चेयरमैन से कहे। चेयरमैन हमेशा ही कहता है हाँ लीजिए। तो मैं उसमें एक सप्लीमेंट्री ऐड करना चाहता हूँ सर कि जो आपने टी शर्ट या IPL है, जो स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर है ना सर, उनको तो जरूर याद रखिएगा, क्योंकि है ना उन्होंने पूरा आपके साथ टाइम डिवोट, किसी को मिले ना मिले वो एक रिकॉर्ड फील करेंगे, और वो टिकट उनको IPL की देख के जाइएगा और लिख के रखेंगे कि है ना अरे सर ऐसे चेयरमैन साहब के साथ हम जुड़े हैं उनकी AGM में। सर आपकी पर्सनैलिटी के लिए दो शब्द यदि नहीं कहें तो इतनी देर आपको सुनना और आपको परेशान करना नहीं, गलत होगा। अगर टूटने लगे हौसले तो हमेशा याद रखना, बिना मेहनत के कोई मंजिल हासिल नहीं होती। ढूंढ लो अंधेरों में भी मंजिल अपनी, जुगनू को कभी रोशनी की जरूरत नहीं होती। जुगनू आप है सर, ना आपको कोई रोशनी की जरूरत है, आपका टारगेट बिल्कुल पता है किस तरह बैंक को आगे बढ़ाया जाए। आने वाला समय मेरे यशस्वी चेयरमैन को दीर्घ आयु थे और इतनी अच्छी मेहनत करके दिखाए कि वो एक इंडिया का सबसे लार्जेस्ट बैंक बन के दिखाए, और शेयर होल्डर प्राउड फील करे सर कि हम ऐसे यशस्वी चेयरमैन के साथ जुड़े जिन्होंने बैंक को कहाँ से कहाँ पहुंचाया। जो छोटा सा निवेदन आया है शेयर होल्डर स्पीकर के लिए, वो आप रिकॉर्ड करेंगे। आपको आपके धैर्य के लिए वाकई में दंडवत प्रणाम है सर। आप जैसा चेयरमैन नहीं देखा सर मैंने। आपके लिए दीर्घ आयु की दोबारा कामना करते हुए नमस्कार, जय हिंद।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you. We'll move on to our next speaker shareholder, Hirananda Kotwani. Please accept the prompt on your screen to join as a panelist and unmute your audio and video and proceed with your question. Hiranand Kotwani, your line is in the talk mode. Please accept the prompt on your screen.
Hello, are you audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is great pleasure to join you. Certainly, it is a great pleasure, gentlemen. Everybody is a misrepresentative chairman. MD CEO को सब लोग चेयरमैन बोल रहे हैं। हम लोग आपके बैंक में है आपकी वजह से, नहीं तो हमारा पेशेंस टूट गया है, हम लोग बेच के चले जाते थे। सर, कौन सा कंसर्न है? Your concern is that your compliance is downgraded, because this time I am not to see the balance sheet physical. Otherwise, he should have mailed me that due to the cost contained, we are not sending. Then I should have gone for. But your representative, yours इतना सब बता दिया, कुछ भी पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है। मगर कास्ट कंट्रोल कैसा करेंगे? दैट इज आवर कंसर्न। डिविडेंड आना चाहिए, मेन कास्ट है। वो IPL के बारे में, IPL हमको कितना पैसा मिलता है? अमिताभ बच्चन हमको डिविडेंड नहीं देगा, आप लोग देंगे। तो कास्ट कम कैसा करेंगे? लीकेजेस कैसा कम करेंगे? ब्रांच में ग्रोथ और प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी, ग्रोथ इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी आल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट। और कैपिटल रिस्ट्रक्चर का आगे क्या प्लान है? लॉन्ग टर्म विजन एंड मिशन क्या है? अलग वर्टिकल्स बिजनेस जैसा इंश्योरेंस एंड डीमेट शेयर्स, और कौन से वर्टिकल आप जानकार है सब। ICICI बैंक में थे, उसकी 46 लाख से करोड़ है कंटीजेंट लायबिलिटी। मैंने उसका बैलेंस शीट पढ़ा है, फिजिकल मेरे पास है। HDFC में वो सर था, सबको अब्यूज करता था, मेरे को प्रॉफिट चाहिए सब। अपना पुरी साहब, आप तो जानते हैं सबको। हाउ यू विल इंप्रूव, reduce the leakages, improve the profitability at every level? That is my concern. Please address. Hello.
यस सर। नहीं,
आप सब सुना मेरा?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सुना सर, आपने सही कहा।
या सब ज्यादा नहीं बोलेंगे साहब, सिंकोफोनी नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है?
थैंक यू आपने इस बात को बताया। एक्चुअली बिल्कुल मानते हैं आपकी बात को। मैं टुवर्ड्स द एंड आपको बताऊंगा। आपने भी पूछा ये सवाल और किसी ने पूछा कि
अननेसेसरी साहब, ये टाइम वेस्ट करने पोर्ट जो
वेट 1 second have you stopped my video?
No sir.
Because
your video.
1 second sir, आप हिरानंद जी एक मिनट होल्ड कीजिए।
Yes sir.
Host, for some reason my screen is showing The co-host has asked you to has disabled your video.
So give me a minute. Let me check.
Yeah,
Yes,
now.
yes.
See you on
Yeah,
screen.
Now
now
it's
come.
okay. Now it's okay.
Yes, तो आपकी बात खत्म हो गई हिरानंद जी, मैं जवाब देता हूँ
Yes, हाँ वही मेरा कंसर्न है साहब, प्रॉफिट कभी आएगा, कैपिटल इतना बड़ा है और कैसा कॉस्ट कम करेंगे हम, दैट इज माय कंसर्न।
नो, ये आपकी बात बहुत सही है। मैं इस मामले को बिल्कुल 100% मानता हूँ आपकी बात को। हमारे बोर्ड में भी सभी लोग इस बारे में बात करते हैं, तो मैं आपकी फीलिंग को एको कर दूं। पहले दूसरी बात मैं आपको इतना बता दूं कि बैंक ने बहुत प्रोग्रेस किया है। आप विश्वास नहीं होगा कि जब हमने बताया कि बैंक का कोर प्रॉफिट जीरो था, जीरो,
I know, gentlemen. I am reading your balance sheet.
नॉर्मल हाँ जीरो था, अब जीरो से 3000 करोड़ बैंक पहुंच गया 5 साल में, और मतलब 2009 करोड़।
I know.
पिछले 5 साल में बहुत सारे इनिशिएटिव्स लिए हैं कॉस्ट कम करने के लिए, और मतलब हमारे सुधांशु जैन हैं इस फोरम में हैं, ही इज सीएफओ। अंडर हिज लीडरशिप बैंक एवरी वीक एक कॉस्ट फोरम चल रहा है, और उसके कॉस्ट फोरम के हर डिस्कशन में कॉस्ट की बात होती है, फिर उसमें इनिशिएटिव्स लिखे जाते हैं, फिर इनिशिएटिव्स को ट्रैक किया जाता है, और वो लिस्ट बहुत लंबा है, हम बोर्ड के साथ भी शेयर करते हैं। बहुत बहुत काम हो रहा है। लेकिन बैंक ने क्या किया है कि ये जो हमने देखिए, मैं आपको इतना बता दूं, एक नया बैंक है, इतना तो आप मानते हैं नया बैंक है। जो बैंक आईसीआईसीआई बैंक, एचडीएफसी बैंक ने 20 साल पहले जो सिस्टम बनाए थे, हम आज बना रहे हैं। उन्होंने गोल्ड लोन 20 साल पहले लॉन्च किया, हम आज लॉन्च कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने 20 साल पहले ट्रैक्टर लॉन्च किया, हम आज लॉन्च कर रहे हैं। तो उन्होंने क्रेडिट कार्ड 20 साल पहले लॉन्च किया था, मैंने लॉन्च किया था, अभी उनके पैसे बन रहे हैं, हम अभी लॉन्च कर रहे हैं। तो जो भी फर्स्ट टाइम बिजनेस सेटअप करता है, चाहे मैं हूं चाहे कोई भी हो, पहले साल 2, 4, 5 साल में इसका खर्चा आता है। कमाल ये है कि इस खर्चे के बाद भी बैंक का प्रॉफिट बढ़ गया। तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ है, मैं आपको बताऊं। बेसिकली टेक्नोलॉजी से इस बैंक का बहुत फायदा हुआ है, आपको बता रहा हूँ, सबको भी बता रहा हूँ। जो मैंने आपको शुरू में बताया कि हमने सिर्फ 950 ब्रांच में एवरी ईयर ना बैंक 56,000 करोड़ का डिपॉजिट आ रहा है, ऐसा किसी बैंक में नहीं है। तो इसका मतलब अगर नॉर्मल ब्रांच की हमारी प्रोडक्टिविटी होती, नॉर्मल ब्रांच की, हमें कम से कम 1000 ब्रांच और लगते, नॉर्मल ब्रांच, बाकी सब बैंक से कंबाइन कर 1000 ब्रांच और लगते, तो खर्चा 3000 करोड़ और आता। तो बैंक का एक्चुअल प्रोडक्टिविटी, बैंक काम कर रहा है। ओनली थिंग इज दैट टाइम, ये 5 साल लगे हैं तो हुआ है बैंक बनाने में। अभी 5 साल में मैंने आपको कई बार बोल चुका हूं आज की मीटिंग में, आवर बिलीफ दैट 25 तो आप फ्लैट ही मान के चलिए, क्योंकि Q2 में कह भी नहीं सकता, कम भी हो सकता है, ज्यादा भी हो सकता है। आप एक क्वार्टर के हिसाब से डिसीजन मत लीजिए, आप इस साल के एंड में देखिए मोटा मोटा। उसके बाद 26, 27, 28 मैं 3 बार बोल चुका हूं, आपको फिर बोल रहा हूं, वी आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट, बैंक स्ट्रॉन्ग।
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On to our next speaker, shareholder Amit Kumar Banerjee. Please accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and proceed with your question.
Don't repeat this thing, moderator. You're repeating it too much. Just say, please start. They will understand. They're supposed to mute
Sure.
it, unmute it, all that stuff. They know. Yeah.
Amit
Just
Kumar
prompt.
Banerjee.
Okay, let's move to the next person.
Good afternoon to everyone.
Yes, go on.
Respected chairman of the meeting, other board members present. Myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee from City of Kolkata. Thank you for getting me an opportunity to speak such a beautiful meeting today organized by our company, the IDFC First Bank Limited. It is our 10th annual meeting of the bank. Shareholders still having a feelings to say something on the such a beautiful occasion. As regards the performance is concerned, yes, it is very good, steady growth. Profit is up about 21.31%. EP is also up. Revenue also increased, and even that net NPA is also there. It is also improved 0.60%. Capital adequacy ratio is 16.11%, so it is also good. Return on equity is also about 10.30%. So the market price also increased about 74.09% also. Though of course we being shareholders are not getting any appreciation, so dividend is nil, but I presume such a accumulated losses still on profit and loss accounts, about 687.84 crores. I hope that our bank will definitely come out with a profit-making list of the bank. Sir, I would like to know about digitalization, about improvement of that digitalization and fund allotment for next 2 years. Kindly share your plan.
I got the
About
question.
senior
Sir,
citizens.
this I'll answer in the end, sir, because many people asked the question. Anything else, sir? Yeah.
About our senior citizens, if you have any steps taken, you try to share your views.
Yes.
And one finally request that it is a 1 decade our bank has crossed. So one memento, we expect something for the remembrance. I hope our bank will definitely improve their technology infrastructures and will present better result here ahead. Myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee, over to you for further proceedings. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Your question will answer together.
Okay.
And we'll take it at the end, sir. But thank you for your questions. I didn't mean to hurry you, so don't get me wrong. I was trying to only compress the questions जो आ चुके हैं सवाल. We're not
Yeah,
repeating.
there are so many speakers already, and it's a long-standing video conference meeting. So I'm very proud.
Sorry about that. Don't get us wrong.
No. I do really appreciate your patience, hearing such a wonderful meeting today you are conducting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Move on to the next speaker shareholder, that is Ashish Chand Sahu. Please accept the prompt on your screen. As there's no response.
हेलो
Yes.
जी सर नमस्कार। बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे मिलकर। मेरे पास बहुत ज्यादा क्वेश्चन, कोई सा भी क्वेश्चन नहीं है। जस्ट इट इज माय फर्स्ट एजीएम, मैंने पहली बार एजीएम ज्वाइन किया है। तो बस एक सजेशन देना चाहूंगा सर कि बहुत लोगों ने बोला कि आप अमिताभ बच्चन जी को एज मतलब प्रचार के लिए बुलाते हैं। तो मेरा एक ही सजेशन है सर, जो भी कंपनी के लिए फायदेमंद हो आप वो स्टेप लीजिए, क्योंकि हमको प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी से मतलब है। अगर हम अपना यहाँ ही नहीं कुछ कर पाएंगे तो फिर आगे कहीं भी हेल्प नहीं कर सकते, या कि वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट हम कुछ भी बात कर लें, बट अगर कंपनी प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं है तो फिर हम वहाँ कुछ भी कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते। सो फर्स्ट फोकस ऑन आवरसेल्फ एंड देन अदर थिंग्स। सो थैंक यू सर।
Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you, Ashish, very much. Thanks, I appreciate that support, really. Yeah, we'll do everything in good faith. Yeah, we're doing everything in good faith. Yeah, and good judgment. Yes.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Bimal Panchal. Please proceed with your question.
Moderator, how many more speakers?
Sir, 8.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, because we need to close the meeting. Yes, Bimalji. Yes,
I may be last but not the least. My name is Bimal Panchal. I'm from Mumbai. I will not take not more than 2 minutes. So, since the opening chairman speech and your existing PowerPoint presentation, we are one-on-one direct question and answers to the shareholder. It gives insight and professional. They do not much to ask the company. Our company secretary is prompt in sending a physical copy, and your another team regarding this joining meeting connectivity, they are also doing good service. So in one of I've seen you in one of your IDFC Money Life conclave, where you have nicely explained product offering of new free saving accounts, wherein you have the total nicely explained address the concern of retired persons, and that which we come to know about this product. And there is no so one little suggestion. Whenever this question has come, just make us say serial number 18 Miranand Kotwani, serial number 32 Bimal Panchal. Just that will be enabled to whether shareholder to continue at what time to join, and that will be. I wish all the best to the company in the years to come. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Bimalji, thank you very much, Bimal, and appreciate that. On senior citizen, we have put many programs, but like I told the previous speaker also, we will introspect and make it even better. We fully agree. It's a very, 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 very important segment for the nation, for all of us, for our culture. It's very important. We feel it. We have currently giving one benefit that in fixed deposit, if fixed deposit is broken by senior citizen, we don't charge any premature penalty.
Yeah, right.
हम लोग नहीं charge करते. Senior citizen को we don't charge. I think we are the only bank which is giving the facility, but that's up to I just mentioned in passing. So therefore maybe other banks may want to do it. But anyway, coming back to the point, we give that benefit. There are some 4 or 5 other benefits we are giving to senior citizen. But आपने बताया, हम एक बार फिर से देखते हैं उसको, कुछ improve कर सके तो we will want to improve it actually.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Audible, sir?
Yes, very much. Praveen ji, probably you're the last speaker. I don't know if this, because time has to 7 o'clock. Some members want to.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. ये मेरे लिए भी IPL गेम से कम नहीं था. मैंने 4 बजे लॉगिन किया. सबसे पहले तो परमपिता परमात्मा आपको ब्लेस करे. Each and every dedicated employee of our company. और
आप वीडियो ऑन करेंगे तो we'll be even more happy. We can see you.
Audio will be fine, sir. I'm carry on with mobile.
Okay, fine.
और मैं बहुत ब्रीफ रखूंगा. 2 चीजों में एज ए इन्वेस्टर I'm very, very satisfied. I have the deepest respect for you, entire management team. और secretarial team तो wonderful है सर, fantabulous है. उनकी पीठ थपथपाना. अमित जी हैं जिन्होंने हमेशा जो भी रिक्वेस्ट की वो भेजा है, एनुअल रिपोर्ट और सीरियल नंबर, और इन बिटवीन भी उन्होंने टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट दिया है. तो यू आर वेरी, वेरी लकी. एज पर एज माई इन्वेस्टमेंट इज कंसर्न, आई एम वेरी, वेरी सेटिस्फाइड. अप्रूवल लग गया स्टैंप. अब मैं सेकंड पार्ट पे आता हूँ. एज ए कस्टमर ऑफ आवर बैंक मैं वेल्थ कैटेगरी में आता हूँ और मेरा करोल बाग में अकाउंट है. वहाँ मिस्टर रमन झा है. मतलब बैंक में सभी अच्छे हैं, बट वो थोड़ा सा डिसऑनेस्ट हैं और उन्होंने मेरे को अपनी स्कीम्स के बारे में गलत जानकारी दी. देन आई अप्रोच जोनल ऑफिसर शैलेंद्र सिंह जी. वो भी मेरे को टालम टोल कर रहे हैं और मुझे नहीं लगता इस तरह का एटीट्यूड कैसे होगा. मेरी जो ऑब्जर्वेशन थी, जैसे ही मैं बैंक में घुसता हूँ, एक साइन बोर्ड है जो लाइट रहता है, जो अभी रिसेंटली आपने अपडेट किया, 24 आवर वो बिजली खाता है. अंदर जाता हूँ, एक मशीन लगी हुई है जिसको वो बता रहे थे 3 लाख की आई है क्यू में लगने के लिए, और वो चीजें मेरी समझ में नहीं आई. इतनी बड़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट पैन इंडिया वो देखिएगा. ब्रोकर का मैं बताना चाहूंगा, पहले हम जोमेटो के साथ थे, जोरोदो के साथ थे, अब ICICI डायरेक्ट के साथ आए हैं, थर्ड पार्टी. सर जब हमारे पास बैंक अकाउंट है, डीमेट है, तो अपना चालू करिएगा. डिस्काउंट ब्रोकिंग मेरी बेस्ट विशेष है. हमारी कंपनी इतनी ट्रांसपेरेंट है, बड़े बड़े अखबारों में हिडन चार्ज को खत्म करती है, और सिर्फ मैं आपको रेस्पेक्ट करता हूँ. और एक शेयर होल्डर ने बताया कि जी अमिताभ बच्चन का तुसी फोटो लगाइए. तो सर ये आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दोज पीपल, क्योंकि हाई दिन उनका कुछ आता रहता है. अभिषेक का डाइवोर्स हो गया. तो मेरे लिए अगर वहां पोस्टर लगेगा तो आपका लगेगा, क्योंकि आपकी क्रेडिबिलिटी है. मैंने आपको पढ़ा फाइनेंशियल पेपर्स में, उसके बाद ही मैंने इन्वेस्ट किया और उसके बाद ही मैंने परिवार का अकाउंट खुलवाया. इनकी ओर मेरा कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है. अगर आपकी कोई कंसर्न पर्सन से फोन आएगा तो आई एम वेरी, वेरी डिलाइटेड. और परमपिता परमात्मा आपको इतनी शक्ति दे. और सर नेक्स्ट जब AGM कराएं तो टी-शर्ट पहनना आप, और काफी कलरफुल लगेंगे, बहुत इजी रहेगा. क्योंकि मैंने देखा है बार 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 आप अनईजी हो रहे थे, वो हमें बुरा लग रहा था. बेसिकली देखिए, आप हमारे चेयरपर्सन हैं, आपकी एक लेगेसी रही है, और दान धर्म में आप सबसे आगे हैं. वो कहते हैं 100 हाथों से आप काम करते हैं, 1000 हाथों से आप दान करते हैं. तो परमपिता परमात्मा आपके साथ है, मैं आपके साथ हूँ. इन चीजों को देखिएगा, क्योंकि देखिए सर, दिल्ली में मैं रहता हूँ, नई दिल्ली में लाइट इतनी जाती है, 24 घंटे लाइटें जलती हैं. आप बड़े बड़े बैंक देखिए, वो कोई लाइटें नहीं जलाते. हम कोई भी कस्टमर आता है वो सर्विस से आता है, और आपकी सर्विस एक्सीलेंट है. पर ये 2 जन ने मेरे को बड़ा मिसगाइड किया, तो उन चीज के बारे में मैं डेप्थ में जाना चाहूंगा, और मैं यहाँ कुछ भी नहीं बोलना चाहूंगा. सो आई एम वेरी, वेरी थैंकफुल टू यू. एंड हमने भी बड़ी तपस्या की है, 3 घंटे से बैठे हुए हैं. हमारा इंतजार हो, हमारी वो आए, बारी आए. तो आपने जो मेरे को चांस दिया, इसके लिए मैं धन्यवाद. एंड आई विश यू ऑल द लक एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द फ्यूचर सर. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
विद रिगार्ड तो आपने जो बाकी बताया कि जो लाइट्स जलती हैं रात को, जब नहीं जलना चाहिए था, वो बहुत गलत है. हम लोग बहुत ESG में फोकस करते हैं. ESG आप ESG समझते हैं, एनवायरनमेंट, उसका E जो है वो नहीं होना चाहिए. बिजली वेस्ट होता है, देश का वेस्ट होता है, हमारा वेस्ट होता है, गलत है. तो हम सॉल्व करेंगे उसको. आपने बहुत अच्छा टिप दिया है. पूरे देश को, पूरे सारे लोकेशन में इस बात को इंस्पेक्ट करेंगे कि हम कितना करते हैं. हमारे जो चेयरमैन है मिस्टर संजीव चौधरी, other board members, they're very particular about this. So thank you आपने जो बताया, and जो बाकी आपने जो हमें good words और encouragement दिया उसके लिए मैं आपको thank you very much.
बैंक इतना ऑनेस्ट बैंक है, इन्होंने फुल पेज के ऐड दिए हैं पूरे नेशनल डेली पे कि वी डोंट चार्ज एनी हिडन चार्जेस, वी आर वेरी वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंट। यही तो आपकी एथिक्स है सर। मेरे को ब्रांच में जाके आपका फोटो देखना है, मेरे को अमिताभ बच्चन से कोई लेना देना नहीं है सर, मेरे को किसी खिलाड़ी से कोई लेना देना नहीं है, मेरे को आपका फोटो देखना है, मैं आपकी क्रेडिबल। बिकॉज देखिए बैंकिंग जो होती है वो ट्रू बैंकर वो होता है। हम स्विस बैंक के बारे में बात करते हैं, हम आपकी थोरो ग्राउंडेडनेस के बारे में बात करते हैं, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी के बारे में बात करते हैं, आपकी थोरो जेंटलमैन की बात करते हैं। वंस अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, गॉड ब्लेस यू, कीप द मोमेंटम इन द फ्यूचर,
हमारे
वेरी वेरी हैप्पी। और सर मेरा एक ही सजेशन है, अगली बार आओ टी शर्ट पहन के आना, चेहरा खिलता हुआ होना चाहिए, हमें भी मजा आया। हम भी 3 घंटे बैठे हैं अपनी ट्रांस के लिए, और सेक्रेटरियल टीम को आप थपथपाइएगा, बिकॉज दे आर द बैकबोन, दे आर द फेस ऑफ द कंपनी, और हमेशा हमारे कोई भी अपडेट होते हैं प्रॉम्प्टली रिप्लाई करते हैं। They are the big assets. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, we have one last question. Should we proceed with it?
Yes, just finish it. The last question might as well not disappoint anybody. Yeah.
Sure, sir. Rajendra Seth, Gagan Kumar, Rajendra Seth, Chetan Chadda, Sudhir Hegde, Krishnan Lal Chadda, Bimal Bhatt have registered, however not joined.
You don't have to waste our time announcing people who are not there. No, just move on to the next.
Sure.
I don't understand you. Just move to the last point. खत्म, जो miss हो गए आगे बढ़ो ना.
Sure, sir. Next speaker shareholder is Gagan Kumar.
लास्ट स्पीकर हूँ तो शायद 1-8 मिनट ज्यादा लेने का हक है मुझे आपसे। आपने 3 घंटे इंतजार किया है तो कम से कम 1-2 मिनट तो मेरे को मिलने चाहिए। ठीक है जी। सर साइबर सिक्योरिटी को लेके हमारा जो है किस तरह की तैयारी है, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे हम डिजिटलाइज हो रही हैं साइबर चैलेंजेस हमारे लिए और बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ रहे हैं। आपके सामने रखे, शायद किसी और ने भी रखे हो आपके सामने, लेकिन अब 3 घंटे इंतजार किया है तो जी बारी तो मैं बोलूंगा तो जरूर 1-8 मिनट जरूर लूंगा आपका।
ठीक है।
मैं शायद आपके 5 मिनट लेता, लेकिन मैंने आज सुबह मेरे पास आपके यहाँ से फोन आया कि नहीं अमित कुमार जी का जो सेक्रेटेरियल टीम से हैं, और उन्होंने काफी क्वेरी मेरी काफी हद तक फोन पे उस समय सॉल्व कर दी, तो उसको मैं रिपीट नहीं करूंगा। जहां तक मैं समझूंगा कि जो कुछ शेयर होल्डर ने आपसे रिक्वेस्ट रखी है आप उनको मानेंगे एज अ स्पीकर शेयर होल्डर। इतनी देर दी है, ये तपस्या बेकार ना जाए सर, इसको आप थोड़ा सा माइंड में रखिएगा। बाकी तो प्रश्न सारे हो चुके हैं, चाहूं तो मैं आधा घंटा बोल सकता हूं, लेकिन अब वो नाइट ना आ जाना जी, इसलिए बात को खत्म कर रहा हूं यहाँ। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और सतीश जी से भी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, जैसे एक अर्लियर स्पीकर ने रिक्वेस्ट की थी कि कम से कम एजीएम के टाइम में उन शेयर होल्डर को याद रखिए, नहीं अपने लोकल सराउंडिंग्स में नहीं, मैं दिल्ली से बात कर रहा हूं सर, लोकल सराउंडिंग्स में नहीं, कम से कम आप उन स्पीकर्स को याद रखिए जो आपसे जुड़ते हैं, 3-3, 4-4 घंटे आपके लिए लगाते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This is also very important to us. And now let me just quickly, my colleagues have given some comments. See, frankly, luckily question होते मैंने सारे जवाब भी दे दिए. I've given already answers to most points. So I'll just keep it very quick for only the unanswered questions. आपने पूछा कि what are the tech safeguards? मैं आपको इतना बता दूं कि bank is focusing very much on technology. Bank has a very good technology stack, and therefore tech safeguards, bank is putting enough of them, but we'll always be careful because technology, we can never be too sure, but we're always very careful. I'll ask other board members to speak very quickly because I'm going to request other board members to come in so you can mentally prepare. Next question is that you have said that many लोगों ने पूछा कि strategy के बारे में, आपने भी last में पूछा. Now question is that the bank is working to a very clear strategy. अभी देखो बैंक का deposits are वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग और होने भी चाहिए, बिकॉज बैंक का फर्स्ट थिंग इज टू रेज डिपॉजिट्स। बैंक के पास डिपॉजिट नहीं थे पहले, अभी डिपॉजिट आ गए, तो फर्स्ट डिपॉजिट शुड बी मोर देन लोन्स। दैट इज वाई हमारा क्रेडिट डिपॉजिट रेशियो कम होगा। दैट इज वन पार्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रेटेजी, डिपॉजिट मोर देन लोन्स। सेकंड थिंग इज बैंक शुड बी वेरी प्रॉफिटेबल, एंड देयरफॉर अभी जो इंक्रीमेंटल बिजनेस पिछले 5 साल से आ रहा है बैंक का बहुत प्रॉफिटेबल है। थर्ड, एसेट क्वालिटी बैंक के पास अच्छी होनी चाहिए, और बैंक के 5 साल से मैं आपको बता दूं हमारे इन आवर होलसेल बिजनेस बैंक हैज हैड नो एनपीए इन होलसेल लोन्स। नए बुक 2019 से लेकर आज तक 4-5 साल हो गए, न्यू लोन्स में कोई एनपीए नहीं है, विच इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग। बैंक की अंडरराइटिंग पॉलिसी वेरी गुड है। एसेट क्वालिटी रिटेल में तो आप मैंने आपको मैंने आपको 14 years, I've given you 14 years track record, so it's very good. Now, fourth thing is that in terms of capital, bank wants to be very well capitalized. We are very capitalized. आगे भी will always be capitalized. That I told you. Fifth is technology. Technology, my bank will always be invested well, and we are front runners. I can tell you, our bank technology now, I can safely say, is among the best. Among is a very safe word to use, but among the best in the country today. That is the kind of technology stack we have built. Now, lastly, employees ko happy rakhna, motivated rakhna, that is our job. We pay well, we pay our employees well, and among the better pay masters in the market, उससे हमारे एम्प्लॉइज भी खुश रहते हैं, हम सबको मोटिवेट करते हैं. फाइनली कल्चर बैंक का बहुत साफ है. इंटरनल देखिए, अकाउंटिंग तो सभी बैंक्स के साफ होंगे, हमारे भी सब साफ है, लेकिन कस्टमर कल्चर हमारे बैंक का बहुत अच्छा है. कस्टमर कल्चर हम लोग बहुत सोचते हैं इस बारे में. कल्चर क्वेश्चन somebody asked is about ESG. Let me just tell you, ESG is very important. Our chairman, I told you many times, very focused. Our whole board is focused on ESG. Bankers, Shikha is there on the call. I'll request Shikha to share some numbers because some members asked the question. So Shikha, please come in for a quick comment. Now, dividend, but you come in a little later after I finish. Now, dividend, I have already answered you. बहुत मुश्किल से 5 साल कम करके हमने accumulated losses को wipe out किया है. Almost wipe out हो गया है. तो जो बचेगा मर्जर के साथ हो जाएगा. तो उसके बाद वी विल बी एलिजिबल फॉर डिविडेंड. बहुत लोगों ने डिविडेंड की बात की है, मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि हम लोग इस बारे में सोच रहे हैं और जितना जल्दी हो सके कर भी देंगे. सो एंड उसके बाद जो है सीनियर सिटीजन, मैंने आपको बताया बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, हम लोग भी बहुत बारे में सोचते हैं, एंड वी वांट टू इम्प्रूव ऑन दैट फ्रंट. नाउ देन दी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, कितने इन्वेस्टमेंट्स हुए? मैंने आपको सीधा जवाब दे दिया, पिछले 5 साल इन्वेस्टमेंट ही हो रहे हैं. इन्वेस्टमेंट के साथ बैंक इज मेकिंग प्रॉफिट्स ऑल्सो. आई शोड यू 3000 crore प्रॉफिट हो गया. नाउ नेक्स्ट, इसके बेनिफिट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट, बैंक ने बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स लॉन्च किए हैं पिछले 5 साल में, बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट, पूरा मैंने सर्कल दिखाया. तो ऑल द बेनिफिट ऑफ दैट विल कम इन द नेक्स्ट 5 years. आप देखिए, इफ यू वांट टू वेट फॉर FY26 प्रॉफिट, आई एम टेलिंग यू टुडे, इट विल लुक वेरी गुड. 27 profit will look very good. 20 profit will look very good. Now, there can be extraneous regulatory things that can come. Change of accounting norm कुछ हो सकता है, थोड़ा बहुत impact हो सकता है, but fundamentals are strong. It will look good. We are confident. Next is branch expansion. किसी ने पूछा है, we are planning about 100 branches a year because our existing branches are so productive now. Then we have the liberty to put less branches because we are a very technology first bank. Contingent liability. किसी ने पूछा वो डेरिवेटिव्स के हैं, उसके अगेंस्ट ऑफसेटिंग पोजीशंस भी होती हैं. सो some people talked about contingent liabilities. Nothing to worry on that front. I'm just telling you, because against the contingent liability there is also an offsetting position. So there is no issue. And then bank has many controls about what we call NOOP, but I don't want to technically take it. Basically there's an open risk position. देखते हैं उसके numbers के बहुत tracking होती है. This it's very much under control. We don't take much exposure to credit risk or price risk and all that. Then the next thing is that many of you made very good words of encouragement, Ashirwad, which I, on behalf of all employees of the bank and management of the bank, I want to really say very much thank you to you, because you have been with us in good days, you've been with us in our not so good days. We really appreciate that. We believe we are here because of your confidence in us only, and because the company is also grown because of your confidence, because of equity. We hopefully next 4-5 years we should be able to give you, we will do even better, and hopefully should reflect the stock price. Now, I think with that, frankly, I want to conclude because I think most questions from my hand, from what came to us are answered. I want to just conclude by saying that we have a very, very strong senior management, because I am the MD of the bank. I am facing you and I am answering your questions. But let me tell you that under me, there is a very, very strong leadership team. And the more the bank grows, lesser the bank will be dependent on the key leader who's running it. So let me tell you, already the bank has grown a lot. It is less dependent. And then as it goes along, it will be even lesser dependent because the team is very good. Under me, this Pradeep Natarajan is the call. Hopefully, Pradeep, you will come in. By the way, will come on the call to maybe make some closing remarks. He's a senior member of the board, been very, very, very experienced person. We think of him as a leader of the bank, an important leader of the bank. So Pradeep Natarajan is there. We got Paritosh Mathur, head of wholesale banking. He's also fantastic leader of the bank, very stable, very good dynamic of working within the organization. We've got Chetan Sanghvi, Chief Risk Officer. He's doing a great job. We've got Tyaga Iyer, who's doing the technology and operations of the bank, very strong leader. We have Neerav Maniyar, Head of Compliance. He's again a fantastic resource, focuses a lot on compliance. I may have missed a few members who not have come to my attention. Sudhanshu Jain is the CFO, again a very solid leader. Adrian Andrade is a human resource leader with us for 8, 10 years, 15 years now, very solid leader. So bank ke paas one down, very stable team. Unke niche ka team, you know the name, some of them, they're all there. So it's a very solid team. That is what I want to assure you. Therefore, it's a full institution that is running, and you've seen many of them in the media, etc. So I want to close with that. It's a strong team. We are looking forward next 4-5 years with a lot of confidence. 1 quarter, 2 quarter, kam hoga, zyada hoga. Don't get disturbed by that. Just watch the year end and see year end milestones. I believe you'll be happy. At least in the results, markets will be markets, and hopefully it'll do well. So I want to close that. I want to close. I want to request our board members who have been on this call to share a few words if they have any. And let me start with Mr. Ashish Kamath if you'd like to come in, and then others can come in even if you can keep it brief.
No, thank you, Vaidya. Good evening, all the shareholders. Namaste. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to come in front of you. I will just reiterate what Mr. Vaidyanathan has said. The bank is very, very strong from a corporate governance perspective. We at the board spend a lot of time on that. And when I talk about corporate governance, I want to talk about it in a holistic manner. We look at everything from credit risk, operational risk, market risk, liquidity risk, and we go through it in quite a lot of detail. As the chair of the audit committee, I do spend a lot of time on, what I think is a growing risk in the bank, which is operational risk. Compliance risk is front and center. And the whole culture of compliance and control and risk management starts from the top with Mr. Vaidyanathan, and it basically percolates down through his ranks and all the way down to the entry-level analyst, where the whole culture of compliance is taught and inculcated from the time they come in. So just from an overall corporate governance and a control perspective, I can very confidently say that the bank is in good standings. Thank you very much. I'll turn it back to Vaidya.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ashish. Anybody else would like to come in, please? And there's no order really, because we've not thought this through. Jamie, you would like to come in?
That the banks, from the chairman's speech and what the MD has said, customer first focus remains very strong. And somebody asked about CSR, so I just want to make one small mention that the CSR strategy is very much an integral part of the bank's strategy, and the focus is on education, health, environment, community. The employee involvement here is something very interesting and something which sets the bank apart from, I think, several others. So the employees are also very energetic, very enthusiastic about this program, and they participate very wholeheartedly. And finally, of course, I'd like to say that the economy is well poised for future growth in the coming years, and your bank is well positioned to take advantage of all the opportunities that are coming now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brinda. Thanks very much. Jamie, yes, please. I can see your hand going up, so happy to.
Yeah, very quickly. I'm sure everybody's exhausted. I may be the only person who has experience with the government of India, and I can share with you and with the other viewers and shareholders that many in the government have deep suspicions about the private sector in general and banking in particular. And most of those suspicions are not based on any actual evidence. It is basically a general feeling that private sector is a dangerous place and everybody out there is out to make money, and there are so many scams. I want to assure the shareholders that my own experience with this bank has been that in many ways it is way, way more transparent than many government departments. So I can assure the people who are viewing today's AGM that it has been a very impressive performance by everyone, including the senior management, in terms of the clarity and the what I would say transparency with which everybody works. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gemini. That was very very useful. You brought a perspective of Government of India. Thanks for that. Vishal, you want to come in or who's coming? Yeah.
Thanks, Vaidya. I don't have much more to add. As Dr. Bhagwati said, it's been a long few hours, but thank you all the shareholders for joining. I would only just echo something you said, where it's been a pleasure to be associated since the Capital First days. And if you look back at what has been built out here, short-term blips will happen here and there, quarter to quarter. But really, as the shareholders look at the institution that's been built, I think with the support of all the shareholders on this call and with all of your management team, I really would just say kudos.
Yeah, can I just come in? Yeah, I'm Ganesh Kumar. I take care of the board's role in the risk management. मेरे काम तो आसान हो गया क्योंकि बाकी fellow board directors ने जो भी कर रहे हैं उसके बारे में बताया. Just wanted to make 2 points. As shareholders, please take good comfort that risk or risk management is the top agenda of every one of us. We do that. We also take care of ensuring that as a regulator, and I used to wear the regulatory hat earlier, how do we take care of ensuring that we are a fully compliant bank? And the third and the last point, and I'll stop with this, is that we are customer first, we are also risk first. So we take care of everything that way. So go back with a lot of assurance that we are there for you and you are there for us. That's all what I would like to say. Thank you.
Very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Ganesh Kumar, you're really a pillar on the board for us. So thank you very much. And so are others. Pravir, you want to come in, please?
Sorry, not much to add, except that, because I chair the IT strategy committee and there were a lot of questions about cybersecurity. IT is an area which is evolving most rapidly around the world, right? So the more you put in, the more you have to be careful about cybersecurity. And our job is to come up with the right balance of putting in cybersecurity rules, processes, and tools, as well as enabling business, right? And I think the bank does a fairly good job at that. We debate it extensively. It's a very transparent set of proceedings that happens. And the landscape is changing so quickly that every time we have new items on the agenda, new risks on the agenda, or the new threat vectors. But just want to assure, we have only 8 shareholders actually left on the call, but those that are there, just want to assure all of them that we take cybersecurity and IT risks very seriously. And yet we want to be at the forefront of enabling IT for, or delivering IT for enabling business processes. Thank you for your confidence in the bank and in all of us.
Thank you. I think your own perspective, you're a newest member of a board, I think.
Thank you. Namaste, everyone. And I am, as Mr. Vaidyanathan said, the newest member of the board. And the one thing that I would say is that I've been very, very impressed with the rigor with which the management team takes its role very seriously, and the rigor with which discussions are held at the board. So like my other colleague directors said, I would really want you to go away with that sense of confidence that the management team and the board work well together. There is respectful challenge, and there is a real genuine desire to learn and to make things better. So, whether it is customer complaints, whether it's risk, whether it's people, in every sphere of the operations of the bank, we believe that there is good conversation, and we actually hold the interests of all of our stakeholders very dear to us. And I think that that's what should give you as shareholders the real confidence that this team is watching out for your interests and the interests of all of our stakeholders. Thank you.
Very quickly, Tyaga, since you're heading technology and operations of the bank, like just about 30 seconds from you very quickly, if you can quickly come on the screen and say a few words. Shikha,
Yes, sir. I think many of the shareholders have asked us question about technology and our investment in technology. As an emerging digital bank, we've made significant investments in building our technology stack to keep it current and also build it as a differentiator for us in the market. We continue to invest in that space, and that is something that we will continue to do while taking all the security risks appropriately addressed.
Thanks so much, Tyaga. You're a pillar for the bank. I really appreciate your work, and all of us do. Shikha, some people ask questions on ESG, some sports, etc. Can you quickly come on the line just as a closing comment? Because ESG is so important to us. I don't want to brush it away. So please answer your questions. Questions pertaining to you.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. So ESG, as our chairman, sir, and our MD, sir, mentioned earlier, is very, very integral to the overall business operations for us. Very crucial. There's been a very sharp focus. There was a question around one of the shareholders had asked one of the question around, how the ESG ratings are in play at this point of time. So I'm happy to share, and the shareholder had asked how we are faring on those. I'm very happy to share that there's been very focused work over the last couple of years in the bank by multiple stakeholders on this front, and basis that our bank has been rated by a lot of international agencies over the last 2 years, likes of DJSI, Sustainalytics, MSCI, Refinitiv, and with many of them, with most of them, we've seen significant upgrades over the last couple of years. DJSI in particular, which is one of the very reputed agencies, we moved from a rating of 19 to 42 to 44 and now 48 in the last year. Amongst all of the top 7 banks, if we were to compare across most of the rating agencies, we either rank 3rd or 4th as far as banking comparison is concerned. And thanks to all the effort that we're all doing on this front, we've also received a very prestigious Golden Peacock Award last year on ESG. So I think we're making decent progress, but there is still lots of work for us to do, and there's miles to go, and we'll continue to work there.
When I was mentioning all our, management leaders who are all adding terrific value, I forgot to add Deep, our chief internal auditor, Suketu, who did a wonderful job for us. But he moved to HDFC Bank, which is also even like maybe 10, 12 times her size. And for them to take our management to make them the head of internal audit of HDFC Bank, actually we took it as a badge of pride for the bank. And then we had an equally strong leader in the form of Deep. And I want to just say, Deep, if you can open a video and show your face to everybody, that'll be even better than make feel better. So that's Deep for all of you. So Deep is the head of internal audit and is doing a terrific job. So I missed your name, so Deep, I want to, make up for that. So Paritosh, you want to make a quick comment? You're running the wholesale business for the bank, and then very quickly, Pradeep, you come in next and close the meeting after that.
Thank you, sir. I think under your guidance, we've really been able to keep our wholesale bank in a very good shape while we continue to add corporate clients to our list of clients that we deal with. I think the most important thing is that over the last 5 years, there's not been a single credit loss, any kind of credit accident. And each of these clients over time through use of technologies have started to use more and more products from us. So we are becoming a stickier bank to them. And that's helping us in our overall revenue profile also from these clients.
So that's great, fantastic. Actually, just people think corporate bank is corporate lending, but I just want to share with you that all the technology video we showed you, there's a lot more to corporate banking and all that trade, FX, all that. So Partosh building all that. So Pradeep, you're the most reluctant speaker I know. You hate to come to media. You hate to show your face anywhere. So today I'm forcing you to come on the screen. And you delegate your responsibilities of going to media to Shikha and everybody else. You don't want to go. But today you're on the spot. Please speak something.
Sure. Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, shareholders. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to all of you for your continued trust and support. Your support is a driving force behind our commitment to excellence and growth. And we deeply value your engagement and insights, which have been instrumental in shaping our strategy and, most importantly, our vision. As we conclude today's annual general meeting, I would also like to extend my appreciation to the board of directors for their unwavering guidance throughout the year. A big call out and special thanks to our managing director and chairperson of the bank for their visionary leadership, which has been instrumental in all our achievements. Your strategic direction has been crucial in navigating the challenges and seizing the opportunities we've encountered. Finally, I want to thank everybody who joined us today and for their patience. It's been a long meeting. Your participation and enthusiasm reflects our commitment to our shared future, and we are excited to continue this journey in making sure that we reach our new milestones together. Thank you, everybody, and namaste.
Thank you very much, everybody. I just want to conclude by saying that we take our responsibility seriously, and we feel that all of you are investing your hard-earned money with us, and we should take good care of it. So we're building a very good institution, and hopefully it should reflect. Okay, thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you.
Just one concluding part, sir, statutory piece. Before we conclude this AGM, I would like to remind you that the business items outlined in the notice dated July 27, 2024 are now for your approval. I reiterate that the voting window for these business items will remain open for 30 minutes after conclusion of this meeting, and I request members who have not voted to vote before the voting window is closed. The board members has appointed Mrs. Manisha Maheshwari PCS as scrutinizer to supervise the e-voting process. The result of e-voting along with the scrutinizer's report will be declared within 2 working days of this AGM and will be communicated to the stock exchange and also published on the website of the bank and NSDL. And just to conclude, on behalf of the board and management, we thank all of you shareholders for your support over the years, especially during these difficult times. We deeply appreciate your patience, insights, and commitment as we continue to build a strong and valuable institution for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And on behalf of all of us at the board and management, thank you all of you. Bye.
Thank you.